He was. He's going to tie his
the
tie.
cameras don't need to be on until 53.
What? Huh?
20 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
live to the TVN Pregame Show. I'm Mary Claire Zacharias alongside Sal Valera and Bram Warner. We will be previewing the final game in the regular season and senior night as the Thunder take on the 2-5 Jaguars of Blue Valley West. The Thunder earned the 38-35 win over Capon on Friday night in a crazy game as Brady Boyson used his amazing vertical to block the game-tying field goal to improve their record to 6-1 on the season and to extend their winning streak to 5. Guys, this is such an exciting game. What is your instant reaction to this spectacular ending?
Well, I mean, that game was crazy. It was just so many just points that we thought, like, this game is ours or we've lost this game. We came in and got really lucky there to keep everything going to overtime. An amazing block on Boydson did an amazing job with that. But just such an exciting game. And honestly, that was pretty fun to get a watch. And you guys did an amazing job on the call, but that was an amazing game to watch.
But absolutely, just so back and forth, and we always love watching.
Absolutely. I just think it was business as usual. St. James definitely pulling out the win there by 3 points. But if you go back to the first pregame show of the season, I knew St. James was going to go all the way this year. And they're doing just that, according to my prediction.
Absolutely. Vornbach showed up in a big way with 4 touchdowns on the night. I'm personally just seeing a lot of growth from him from the time he came into the Miege game to now. Graham, I'll start with you. What are you seeing from him that is a good sign for this Thunder team heading into the regular season finale?
You know, he really doesn't make very many mistakes. And if he does make a mistake, it's not a super costly one. He doesn't throw interceptions. He doesn't lose the ball very often. So I think he just keeps the ball in his hands and gets it to his guys efficiently, which is really what's putting points on the board in games, especially with only 1 punt last week against Capon.
Absolutely. I really like seeing him as well, using his dual threat athleticism like we've talked about this whole season. I mean, he can run the ball, but he can throw it exactly as good as well. And he really likes rolling out of the pocket, and he does that efficiently, like you said.
Yeah, and he's just, I mean, four interceptions on the season. A lot of them haven't really been his fault. Just obviously the notable one that comes to mind is the Pius on the first drive. It was a good pass, just bounced out of Jet's hands and was intercepted. So I don't think he hasn't been making those mistakes you see out of a backup quarterback who's filling in for a starter. He's coming out and he's playing like a good starter, and he's showing up in the big-time moments.
Absolutely, especially going into the final game of the season. Don't want to have any silly turnovers and bringing that into the postseason. And I also really like some other guys get involved with Felipe Neeson making some plays as he had 2 touchdowns, his first 2 of the year. Sal, how can they continue to spread out this offense with the talented wide receiver and tight end room as well?
Well, I mean, this receiving core is, just stacked. It's not like some of the other cores we face in the EKL where they have multiple D1 commits or guys going to play in college, but it is a team that has good receivers who are going to make those plays, make good catches, and get yards downfield. And, I mean, I love Neeson getting involved. 2 touchdowns, amazing performance by him. But then you think back to games like the Blue Valley Northwest game, Preston Canzanieri, 2 touchdowns there. Jet, who's been all over the field, he's been making plays every single week. And it's showing this receiving core is dangerous and needs to be one that's looked at and said, hey, that's a good receiving core. We got to prep for this.
Absolutely. And it's not like we just have one guy like Jet. It's multiple guys that can make plays consistently as well.
Absolutely. And I got to give some love to Luke Neeson. I've been saying all year, he's open very often, and he finally was getting the ball last week, and he really capitalized off that and made some plays. Another thing I got to say is there's really no soft spots on this offense. Everybody at every position that can play the game. Even in a 5A school where there's not as many people as, say, some 6A schools, there's definitely somebody to fill every position on this team.
And I'm just going to say this hot take. I feel like this is one of the best offenses in the EKL.
I agree.
I think it's one of the best overall offenses. We don't have those really high-ranked players, but we have be one of the most spread out and dominant offenses.
Yeah, it is senior night, and that means all the players want to win this game for the seniors, and the seniors want to make a big impression. Who do you guys think will be the X factor tonight for St. James get the W?
I'm going to push that over to Sal.
It feels like we try to predict that every week. Give me Jake House. He's been such a force on the ground. He's been reliable. If they need to get that one, if they need to just get a couple extra yards, they'll hand it to House. I think he's been an X factor. We didn't see as much of him last week against Capon, but I think he's still there. And I said this a couple times. Weeks where he hasn't gotten the ball as much, he usually starts out the game after and just comes out fire and he'll get some big plays. So I think Jake House is always, and he wants to win this. It's his senior night. And
For senior night here.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, first senior night here. That's another huge thing for the school, but I think he wants this and he's gonna want some extra touches and try to get.
yeah. And last week he had 224 yards rushing and receiving. They've also gotten him involved in receiving as well, which is big.
You know, I was hoping to say Jake House for the X Factor because I'm going to pick a little dark horse here. Give me Corey Kirkner. You know, he's going to be that wide receiver 1 next year in the class of 2027. I really think he's going to step up and make some plays because West is going to coach against our main guys like House, Jet, those guys, Kanzaneri, all those guys. West isn't really going to see them because, frankly, he hasn't shown too much all the season. But he's definitely capable, and he definitely has potential to go off in this game.
Yeah, Corey Kirkner is definitely capable. He's the top 2027 wide receiver in his class, so he's definitely capable of making those big plays like we talk about. Now let's turn our attention to Blue Valley West, who are 2-5 for the season. The Jaguars are coming off a 28-21 loss to the Blue Valley Tigers. The Jaguars' 2 wins come from their wins over Blue Valley North and Blue Valley Southwest, are both under 500 on the season. Zach. Oh, shoot. Sorry. We're redoing that. Sorry. I said Zach and
It was like Zowl and Zach Sugar.
Sal, what is one thing you're looking for from the Jaguars that can cause some trouble for the Thunder?
Well, I mean, their offense has been kind of, it feels like lackluster compared to other years we've seen them. They've obviously lost Tate Nagy, who was a big part of that offense. They lost him as he was a senior last year. So it feels like this West team isn't the same powerhouse we've seen. I'm watching their defense. They've held some teams to less points than I think we thought they would score against West. So I'd watch their defense. But I think if our offense just does what they do, don't make mistakes, I think we got a great chance.
Absolutely. We'll talk about some of their key players later. But like you said, they did lose Tate Nagy, who's now at KU playing punt returner.
But Blue Valley West is still Blue Valley West, 6A school, huge school, and they still have a bunch of talent on their team. It's just any given week, any given Friday, as they say. Anybody can win any game. Anybody can have a bad game. Anybody can have an absolutely amazing game, like we saw last week with some of those Capon guys having the games of their lives against us. And Blue Valley West is definitely not an easy game. Definitely nothing to scoff at like North was. We almost lost to North, frankly.
Yeah. Yep, the Jaguars are led by Lawson McGraw, the tight end and outside linebacker, the K-State commit, who excels on both sides of the ball. Graham McGraw is a big presence at 6'4", especially in the secondary for the Jaguars, and on offense as well. How do we make sure he does not go off and create some big plays?
You know, it's just another week. All those running backs that we faced so far this season and in years past, it's just another Taft Stubbe. It's just another Michael Blunt for me. It's just another big tight end that you got to take care of. For now, just put 1 or 2 guys just assigned to him and let them eat.
Yeah, I think we've contained those big players. I mean, you mentioned Stubbe. The Lockett twins were another big duo that we contained for the most part. I mean, business as usual. Our defense does an amazing job of containing those guys, and I think they've got them.
Yeah, the quarterback for Blue Valley West is a senior transfer from Highland Park High School in Dallas, Texas. He has 7 interceptions on the season. Sal, how can the Thunder defense use the momentum like we were just talking about they've created from their 5-game winning streak to get some takeaways from the Jaguars offense?
Yeah, it's 7 interceptions on the season. Not the highest number we've seen, but it's just a little bit more than he wants. Obviously, I think it's going to be a bit clearly to just kind of get pressure on him, make sure he isn't given time to find that open receiver. He's got to throw it into double coverage, get a couple more picks. We've seen a couple big plays by our secondary with some key interceptions, but forcing him to make those plays and not have time to kind of be cool and collected. Always keep him on his toes.
Yep, definitely need to rattle him the best.
Absolutely. Just don't let him get poised in the pocket and get some targets open, because if he gets in that rhythm, it'll be bad news for us.
Absolutely. You're expecting a high-scoring game or a game dominated by defense, correct?
You know, I'll go first on this one. I think it'll be a semi-high-scoring game, as was the Blue Valley North game. I think it'll be like a 28-24 final score. That's my prediction. St. James, obviously.
Yeah, I think St. James is going to win this one. I think it's going to be above a touchdown, and the defense is going to hold, not allow too many points.
Yeah, I think this is going to be, Graham, like you said, I love that. It's going to be a Northwest-ish game. 28 points. I think St. James pulled this one out. I think there's an opportunity for it to be a much larger gap if the defense kind of gets rolling from the get-go and proves who we know they are. I think if they get rolling, it could be a very lopsided game. But
Yep.
I think probably 28-14 St. James.
All right. And I just want to make this clear. The Jaguars are 2-5, and they should not be overlooked tonight. The Thunder need to have their focus like they have all season and keep their momentum rolling into the playoffs to try to reach 7-1 on season. Now let's start with our Week 8 predictions. We have Shawnee Mission Northwest, who are 4-3 on the season, at Shawnee Mission East, who are 5-2. Bram, who do you have on this one?
You know, for this first game, I love Northwest and I love Shawnee Mission East. I have connections with both those schools. I'm going to take the Lancers on this one. The Lancers, with those guys, they're just a powerhouse school. And they excel at other sports, but football has been really their game this year. So I'm going to take the Lancers.
Absolutely. Shawnee Mission East lost last week to Olathe West. Jack Reeves, their running back, has over 1,400 total yards and 15 touchdowns. He plays quarterback and running back. And I know last week I said he has 14 total yards. He does not, 1,400. And then Shawnee Mission Northwest beat Olathe West earlier in the year, and they're riding a 2-game winning streak right now. And they have scored 67 points in 2 games, and they have Woodruff as their quarterback and running back. I think Shawnee Mission Northwest getting this one, the close one.
Well, Northwest beat Olathe West. I think before we thought that Olathe West was going to be the powerhouse that they are, they've been absolutely dominant, but I think that's like a staple, like that's a quality win as we know it. I think Northwest come in here, they beat East, shut them down. I think pretty lopsided game.
Alrighty, now let's go Manhattan, who are 5-2 on the season, at Washburn Rural, who are 5-2 as well. Sad and who do you have in this one?
Well, I mean, ever since I kind of threw shots at Manhattan, they've been absolutely lights out this year. You know what? Give me Manhattan again. I can't bet against them.
Manhattan are coming off a big 50-0 win over Topeka, and they have J.J. Dunningham, the KU commit, who makes plays at wide receiver and DB, so both sides of the field player. And then Rural are coming off a 35-20 loss to Junction City. And they also have some good players behind the linebacker, and the tight end, and Hoytold, who plays quarterback. He also plays basketball at the 5 position. So a little threat we have there. I'm going to go Manhattan in this one.
You know, Washburn Rural has been like a sneaky podium spot in the rankings on various social medias. And they kind of dropped off there. But I think they're still kind of a sneaky team. I think they're going to pull it out.
Alrighty, now we have Miege, who are 2-5 on the season. Blue Valley, who are 4-3. Graham Gibbs.
Give me the Tigers.
Plain and simple.
Plain and simple.
Alrighty.
I think Taft Stuvie and those Lockett guys, especially with Sogard, absolute beast of a quarterback. Definitely a great arm there on that team. I think he's just going to excel, and I think it's going to be at least a 3-score game.
Yeah, and Miege is coming off. They're on a 4-game losing streak right now, but they're coming off a recent loss to Blue Valley North, as they lost only by 4 points. But Blue Valley has a 3-game winning streak right now. We beat Blue Valley West, who are playing this week, 28-21, and Stuvie had 2 touchdowns in that game. And I'm going with Blue Valley once again.
Yeah. Tigers, plain and simple. There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's an amazing team. It's a team that us beating proves a lot about us, but I think also Blue Valley has a very big chance of going very deep in the playoffs, because it feels like ever since that loss to us, they've just been hungry for more. So
Well said.
Give me the Tigers.
Absolutely. Finally, we have Bishop Carroll, who are 4-3 on the season, at Derby, who are 5-2. Sal, who do you have in this one?
You know, I mean, Bishop Carroll, we haven't really seen much out of them. The Derby.
I'm going to go to you, because I know you're a big Derby fan. You're going to take it this one.
Derby. Give me dirt. Alluding back to week 1, I love Derby. It's fun to say. It rolls off the tongue, as I say. I think it's going to be Derby by a million.
Alrighty, so what am I going to do here, guys? So,
If it wasn't clear.
Derby has Arias Finley, the junior running back, who has an offer from South Dakota, and he's just super explosive and just a quick guy. And once you give him the ball, when you give it an inch, he's absolutely gone. And, guys, was kind of thinking Bishop Carroll on this one, but give me Derby. I'm going Derby in this one. They're going to extend their 4-game winning streak. Thanks for tuning in to the TVN Live pregame show. I'm Mary Claire Zacharias alongside Sal Valera and Graham Warner, and we're sending it up to the booth right here at Marriott Stadium. TVN Sports is proud to present the following broadcast of high school athletics.
And here we go, Hornback's gonna roll out. Trying to cover it, he's gonna go cross his body for Jett, and he's in there! Touchdown, St. James, Alec Jett on a 4th and 4 from 9 yards out, and that's a huge play for the Thunder. Exactly what the Thunder needed. Hornback is going to flip it out and it's trying to set up the screen to Alec Jett, and he's got some speed. Alec Jett trying to take it upfield, and he's going to get the first down. Hornback looking to take a shot, going for Neeson into the end zone, and he's up and he's got it. Play action here. Hornback going to roll out, and he's going to keep it himself, and there goes Hornback. He's going to have a first down and more out of bounds. Our first and goal for the Thunder. A big play here for Hornback. He's going to dump it off to House, and there he is into the end zone. Jake House. Toss it over to House, trying to get some blocks here. House is going to stay on his feet. There he goes. Jake House all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, St. James Academy. Hornback reading it. He's going to send House out. He's got time, he's gonna flip it out to House. Can he fight for it? And he's gonna get it. House still on his feet, cutting upfield. There goes Jake House, still on his feet, fighting down inside the 10.
On that first down for the Thunder in a big time moment for this Thunder offense as they move the chains and now in the red zone. Third and 9, Thunder need a stop here.
Stepping back. He's got time. He's got it wide open. It's Neeson who's got the catch, and there he goes. Neeson down the sideline for the second of the game, and the Thunder regain the lead. As I was just saying, you don't want to score too quickly, and John Hornback said, pause, I'm scoring quickly, and the Thunder will take it there regardless, and that's four touchdowns on the day for John Hornback. From 28 yards to tie it and force overtime. The snap, the kick is blocked! It's blocked! It's blocked! And the Thunder are going to win it!
What did I just say?
The Thunder are going to win it! And they end the trend! And they are going to come away with the victory here on the road! I have to think they are big contenders here in the state of Kansas. And these fans are absolutely in shock.
TVN.
The final game of the regular season is upon us. The Thunder looking to add just one more tick to the win column for seeding advantages in their inevitable playoff push. The Jaguars of Blue Valley West are the last piece to their puzzle, but it will not come easy, and you can witness this regular season finale here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. Good evening, Thunder Nation, and welcome to Week 8 EKL football here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. As always, my name is Graham Warner alongside my favorite color commentators, Sal Valera and Mary Claire Zacharias. Guys, it's senior night here at the Academy, the first senior night here at the Academy, and I am sure hyped to see the result here tonight. Our last game of the regular season versus the Jaguars of Blue Valley West. West has always been a powerhouse of a team with the Nagy boys, and despite their unintimidating record of 2-5, they're still very, very capable of winning key football games. Mary Claire, who are some key Jaguars that could cause some problems for us tonight?
Leading the Jaguars offense is senior quarterback Brett Leduc. He has over 1,600 total yards on the season to go along with 14 touchdowns. A transfer from Highland Park High School in Dallas, Texas, Leduc has drawn interest from small programs like McPherson and Millsaps College. The player to watch is K-State commit Lawson McGraw, who plays tight end and outside linebacker as well. McGraw is a true multi-sport athlete excelling in basketball and track, and he also makes an impact on special teams. He is the son of John McGraw, a former K-State standout and 10-year NFL veteran who played for the Lions, Jets, and Chiefs. Finally, junior wide receiver Trent Schneider, who has 3 touchdowns on the year. He is also a multi-sport athlete as he plays point guard for the Jaguars basketball team. Despite the Jaguars' 2-5 record and their 27-21 loss to Blue Valley just last week, the Thunder cannot afford to overlook them.
Absolutely, Mary Claire. Thank you. Sal, let's get a status update on the Thunder. What you got?
Thanks, Graham. This Thunder team has been absolutely rolling through this season, pursuing their best record in school history. And it's led by, as you say, the Double H backfield of House and Hornback, who Hornback has dominated the quarterback position this year for the Thunder team. And an incredible receiving core where you never really know who the #1 guy is going to be, guys. Jed has always been a standout target, but like last week, Luke Neeson, 2 touchdowns, and an amazing game. And as of late, the O-line has stepped up to give Hornback as much time as possible. And I think this offense is as best as they've been. This is the best offense we've seen for sure, and they'll need to keep this up as the playoffs are next week.
Absolutely, Sal. Thank you very much. And how about this Thunder defense, Mary Claire?
Even though the Thunder defense has allowed 76 points over their last 3 games, they have consistently shown up when it matters most. Take last week with Boydston's crucial block on Capen's go-ahead field goal attempt. I would love to see St. James control the game right out of the gate instead of in the 4th quarter, which has led to some close games as of late. It all starts with discipline. Nick Saban calls a lack of discipline one of the 5 enemies of greatness. It's about practicing until you can't get it wrong, not just until you get it right. We have seen some major growth from the Thunder, which has led to success. The Thunder must stay level-headed and not overlook the Jaguars to be successful tonight. If the Thunder play their brand of football, they will head into the playoffs with a hot 7-1 record. From there is no limit to what the Thunder can do. They just put it in God's hands and he'll take it from there.
Absolutely, Mary Claire. As we're getting ready for kickoff here at St. James Academy, we'll send it down to our pregame festivities.
On behalf of St. James Academy, we would like to welcome you to the Michael T. Alex Field at Marion Stadium, home of the Thunder. We are pleased to welcome our guests for tonight's competition, the Jaguars of Blue Valley West. Please assist us in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship by keeping this contest at a high level of fair, clean, and wholesome competition. Thank you for your cooperation. Please stand for our prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Thank you, Lord, for the grace and gifts of our athletic abilities that bring us to this event. Bless these athletes, protect them from injury, and help all who gather around this field to enjoy the traditions of competition and sportsmanship. May St. James the Greater help us to be victorious over all our difficulties and lead us to be witnesses to your love. In your name we pray. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Presenting the colors this evening are members of the 4th Degree Knights of Columbus. The 4th Degree Knights of Columbus are the patriotic arm of the Knights of Columbus for the Catholic Church. Tonight's color guard is presented by worthy Sir Knights from around the metro Kansas City areas. Dale Amfar, Commander, Steve Abels, Commander, Rick Ackman, Faithful Navigator Assembly, 292, Lauren Larson, and Heath Cole. And now let's honor America with our national anthem. Signing the anthem tonight are Lorelei Fernhalls and Jillian Spacey.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Aaliyah Hart. Our officials tonight are Dean Pierce, John Becker, Doug Pennington, Will Meyer.
As we welcome you back here to Marion Stadium, tonight's pregame presentation is brought to you by Smoothie King. Enjoy a smoothie with a purpose. And Mary Claire, you got a chance to get some wise words with Coach Radke. Let's send it down to the interview.
I'm joined by Coach Radke, the head coach of the Thunder football team. Coach, final game of the regular season, going up against Blue Valley West, who are 2-5 on the season. How was the team feeling after that spectacular win last week with Boston's block on the go-ahead field goal attempt?
Really good, actually. It was a hard-fought game. We knew they were going to be good. We knew they were going to try to run it right at us. They did. Made some changes late in the game. Got Nate right in there to make a couple tackles late. Boydson made a great play at the end. But, we're feeling really good about ourselves, but there's so much to be done. You should not be giving up 35 points. Great the offense gave us, or scored 38 points. We can't give up 35 points like that. So a lot of things to fix on defense. And Blue Valley West is a good football team. Your record doesn't show.
Absolutely. What is the team's general game plan going at Houston's this day against the Netwise?
Score more points than them.
Yeah.
Every week. We're always trying to, Joshi's always trying to score us 35 points. We've only lost one game. We 15 rows by scoring 35 points. But really, number 8, is their go-to guy. So wherever he goes, that's where the ball is going, just kind of like Blue Valley did with 18. So if we can, slow them down a little bit, get a couple stops, and make it a good goal.
Absolutely. Just like you said, number 8, that's Lawson DeGraw, the Cake State commits, and plays both sides of the ball, tight end and outside linebacker. How do you kind of plan to contain it? Because he's really versatile.
Wear him out. If he's going to go both ways, that's kind of what we did against Pius.
Yeah.
But Capon didn't wear out. That was amazing. They were really tough. So as long as we can, like you said, contain him, we've got to get him down the ground. And if we need to rally, we got to get 11 guys in the football at every single play. But, defensively, he's all over the place too. So hopefully we can keep him from making tackles and back.
That would be key. The offense of the Jaguars has really had to adjust because last season they graduated Tate Nagy, who's now at KU playing punt returner. But now they have senior transfer from Texas, Brett Leduc, who is now at QB. Are you guys looking to continue to use the blitz against him this week to rattle him in the backfield?
Yeah, we worked a bunch of schemes this week to make sure to put these 7 and 12, a lot. And so he's a really good athlete, and he was banged up early in the year. So they played really good football recently. They came back against Blue Valley. So it was like, oh, Blue Valley's not, West isn't very good. It's like, no, they are. It's just an EKL football team that the record isn't as good. So a lot of times we're 0-4 to start a season.
Yes, that's true.
They're playing good football right now, so we can't take these guys lightly. Telling them this is a playoff game starting right now.
Absolutely. Cannot overlook them for sure. Finally, what are the keys to victory against this Jaguars team going to the playoffs with a hot 71 record?
Yeah, special teams have been really good for us. We're going to really keep making sure that those are going to be solid, and we're staying on top of that. We blocked a couple field goals this year. Stoker's doing some really good things out there field goal-wise for us. Boydson's punting really good right now. Protections have been good recently, so that's going to be a key, honestly. And then we can't have turnovers. And last week there was no turnovers on either side of the ball, which is very strange for a high school football game. But we got to win the turnover battle. I know it's cliche, but really against these guys, we got to get a 4th down stop early. Yeah. And, hopefully if we can defer, get back-to-back games. But weather's not going to be very good. It's going to be cold. It's going to be wet. And that's going to be a factor. We like to throw the ball a lot. But in a running game, if it's going, then we'll probably keep the ball on the ground a lot tomorrow.
So thank you, Coach, for your time. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
On Friday night, and I'll set up to the bit.
Game football, here we go, and the kick is away, and it's a short one. That one will land there at the 35-yard line. It will be received and brought down. That's Brendan Jones on kickoff return right there. As the Thunder get the ball first, the Jaguars will get the ball to start the second half. Guys, I'm excited for a fun one here tonight. It's senior night. How are you guys feeling?
It feels great up here. A little bit more chilly than usual. We went from having some nice, warm, decent games to now it's getting chilly here, and the rain is happening, but nothing is stopping the broadcasting network tonight. Well, hey, we're excited for this one.
It's some great football weather. It's misting out here at the Academy. First play, Neeson in motion. It's Hornback. The pitch out to House on the right side. He's going to have some running room. He'll get across the 35 and up to the 40 before running out of bounds there at the 42-yard line.
Kind of got into the back of Canzaneri there, but Hornback using all the green space he can to get all the way out to the sideline and move the chains on the first play of the game here for St. James.
And some importance is here for the Thunder tonight. Ball security and security in general. That wet turf can be dangerous for both teams here tonight. Got to stay healthy and got to stay safe here.
Absolutely, definitely slick. I was out there during pregame and I was slipping myself, so I can't even imagine what the players are going to be like out there tonight.
Hopefully those spikes can do the trick. Fresh set of downs here for the Thunder. It's Hornback. He'll take it himself up the right side. He'll look for a gap. He'll get it. He'll get across the 45 and brought down opposing side of midfield at the 40-yard line. The Thunder are driving here early.
And Hornback, great sneak there. And like I said in the pregame show, the O-line opens up a hole. Hornback uses it, and he'll get a good rushing yard there. A dual threat quarterback for sure.
Absolutely. Just after kickoff here, tonight's kickoff is presented by Performance Rehab, which is dedicated to patients' health goals and success. Speaking of success, we're being pretty successful here on this first drive. Another fresh set of downs here for Hornback and company.
Love seeing him use his legs early as well.
Hornback, he'll hand off to House on the right side. Finds one man. He'll get brought down there at the 37.
Jake House just kind of wrapped up there. The Jags Z-line was a little bit more ready for that play on the run with 2 pass ones. We'll see if they go for a pass here, but I think you got to keep just hounding the run game with unpredictable conditions. You trust your receivers, you trust Hornback, but do you trust the conditions? That's the question.
Absolutely. Definitely some extra throws out there in warm-ups just for this wet condition out here on the field. 2nd down and 7 for the Thunder. It's Hornback. He'll hand it up to House up the middle. He'll pile forward down to the 32. Very close to a new first down.
And watch out for number 8 in white for the Jaguars here tonight. K-State commit. He plays both tight end and outside linebacker, but his dad, John McGraw, played safety at K-State from 1998 to 2001. He then went on to play in the NFL for 10 years with the Lions, Jets, and Chiefs.
Hey, Iman, let's see a little K-State action.
Very impressive 2nd-generation football player here for that family. It's Hornback. He'll take it himself this time up the right side. He'll be red, but found a way out of it, and he'll get down to the 30. That's a Thunder first down.
Hornback just taking great job there. Broke the tackle, took a hit there, but he'll get the first down. Hornback making it work with those legs. Just said it once, say it again. Dual threat quarterback does an amazing job just passing and running. He can just get the ball, hold it, good pressure on it to make sure it doesn't slip out, especially that's going to be important tonight, and he'll go for it.
And just 2 minutes ticked off the clock here in this first quarter, and the Thunder are knocking on the door of the red zone already. Hornback takes the shotgun snap. He'll fire out. It's Canzanieri on the outside across the 30. And he'll be brought down after a gain of about 2 or 3 there at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, pass there just didn't work too much. Good gain. It'll make it a little bit 2nd and medium now, but Hornback.
Yeah, I mean, they only got 2 yards there, so not really 2nd and medium. Kind of want a better play call there, but they've got the next one. But like you guys were saying, I mean, throwing can also be tough as well. I mean, quarterback runs is going to be the main thing, I feel like, tonight, and that's big for the Thunder. They have that advantage with Hornback being able to run the ball efficiently.
Absolutely dual threat prowess here on the Thunder offense. Got to keep that ball secured, though. It's Canzanieri in motion on the right side. Hornback takes the snap. He'll fire into the middle, and it's intercepted by a Jaguar. It's McGraw, like you said.
Yeah, like I said, he read that absolutely perfectly there. That was Lawson McGraw, like I was just talking about. K-State commit had a return for an interception last week. Big player out there for that defense.
And those coaches are just going to tell him to calm down. It's very early in this ball game, and the Thunder defense still have something to prove here.
Yeah, that was just good coverage by West there. Hornback made the pass, and like we said, slick ball. Looked like it just kind of slipped right through his arms, right into McGraw there.
And looks like we'll have a short rain check on the Thunder's first score of the day. Wink, wink.
Here comes LeDuc for the Jaguars, senior transfer from Highland Park in Dallas, Texas.
He'll throw. Lots of hesitation. And he'll be brought down by Devers alone in the backfield. He found his way through and brought his man down. That's a loss of about 8 or 9 yards there on the play.
AD Andy Devers getting in the backfield and getting the crucial sack here. Not what you want to see if you're a West fan on the first play offensively, but a great job by the Thunder defense.
And it's good to see him getting some action after that little wrist injury a couple weeks ago against Blue Valley North.
Did not face him at all.
LeDuc in the pocket, it's a bad snap. It's going into the end zone. It's either going to be a safety, and it will. That's 2 points for the Thunder.
And snap. Quarterback wasn't paying attention.
What a turn of events here. We don't see safeties often in high school football there, but luck happens for the St. James Thunder as the ball just slides right past him. Right past LeDuc, and then St. James able to pounce on it there. Great job by the Thunder.
And ball security applies even to the center on that snap.
And that's all because of the conditions. It's just slick out here, guys. I mean, yeah, the center didn't have a good snap, but also the turf is so wet out there. I mean, just really unfortunate. We get 2 points on the board here. Never really see that. 2-0, little soccer game out here.
Even baseball. Speaking of baseball, World Series is coming right up.
And it looks like, as I'm watching this replay back here, it looks like it was just a little bit of miscommunication from the center and LeDuc there, because LeDuc almost turning his head back as the ball was snapped over his right shoulder. So a little bit of miscommunication there. Still unfortunate, not what you want to see, but man, how these first 4 minutes have gone is just insane.
You know, it kind of reminds me of that Chiefs-Raiders game, like last season. Remember when the quarterback and center just weren't on the same page and fumbled and gave us the win in a very improbable way?
Hopefully we can see that maybe a little bit tonight.
Of course. 2-0 Thunder here. We'll have a safety punt from the Jaguars.
I don't think I've ever seen this, Graham. Have you?
I have not in the high school game. Looks like it'll be Ben Gifford here on for the kick. And it looks like it'll just be a regular kickoff from the 20-yard line.
Yeah, and Ben Gifford also plays soccer. He plays club soccer for KC Rush, ECNL. He's also a defender, so we know he's got this leg on this one. He can definitely kick it far.
And before this kickoff, today's first quarter is presented by Trifecta Contracting, a single-source commercial glass contractor in the Kansas City metro area. As this one is away, it'll get to the 30-yard line once again, recovered by Connor Kaufman, the junior. He'll get up past the 45 and stopped right at midfield. Good field position to start for the Thunder after some free points.
Yeah, free 2 points there. Unfortunate interception. Could have had 7 on that play, but hey, we'll walk away with 2 and we get the ball right back here. Just kind of a good series of events here.
And like you said, another chance at 7 points here this drive. They'll only have to do half the field. Hornback in the shotgun with House behind him. It's Canzoneri in motion once again. He'll take the snap, House up the middle, looking for some good blockers, and he'll be brought down right there at the line of scrimmage, trying to stay on his feet. That forward progress maybe pushed him back a couple yards.
Yeah, unfortunately there, Jake House just, I mean, that you got to give credit to the West defense. They read that play like a book, were able to stop House. I think West are anticipating more of a running game from St. James, as looks like House will just get a tiny bit. He won't get about a yard, but it'll be 2nd and 10 here for the Thunder.
2nd and 10 here for this Thunder offense. Hornback. Godar with Neeson in motion. It's a toss over to Neeson. Up the left side, the jet sweep. Will it work? It'll be a positive game of about 2 or 3 there for Neeson. Some trickery, creativity there from the Thunder offense.
Good jump by Neeson there, broke a tackle. Got a couple yards. Not what you want to see on a 2nd down play because it's going to be 3rd and long. But yeah, Luke Neeson had an amazing game last week. It was looking like his older brother John played my freshman year. Or Sam. Both of them amazing receivers. Looking like that, got 2 touchdowns last week. Amazing standout performance from him.
That was his only 2 on the year as well.
Absolutely. Hornback. He'll toss out to House on the left side. He'll have Jed. A good block there.
Yep, that's a flag. That's coming back. That's a holding call on Jet.
I think it'll be on holding on Jet there, as you said. Maybe a little selling there, little acting there from the Jaguar there on the play.
Never knowing those situations, trying to go off that edge. I mean, trying to use the blocker sometimes just can be a little too much and have to hold them, but.
And that will almost inevitably force a throw from Hornback in this rainy condition. Might be a little bit difficult there.
Well, we know Hornback can't throw. We just need to see how he handles these adverse conditions as you can very clearly see the mist. It looks like there is a little bit of wind out here tonight. But yeah, I mean, Hornback definitely going to have to throw here. 3rd and 17, 3rd and very long.
St. Patrick's Day, if you will. March 17th, 3/17.
Oh, I get that one now.
Yeah, definitely got to throw it here. Looking for Neeson on this one, or maybe even Kirkner.
Air ball.
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah.
Always?
Yes, if they go down in the end zone.
If they go down with the ball.
Here we go. It's Hornback. Big 3rd down here. He'll throw behind the line of scrimmage. It's Jed. He'll look for a screen play. He'll get almost to the 1st down marker, about 2 yards short there. Now it's decision time for Joshi and crew. Looks like they're going to go for it.
My bad.
They're in the
With tempo, with tempo.
Yeah, in the hurry up there, Alec Jet took the pass in, and he turned on the Jets, as we like to say, living up to his name.
This might be a keeper, 4th and 2. Or just a quick handoff to House up the right side. Pitch to the left side even. House, he'll get close.
Great tackle.
He's going to be just short. The ferocity from the Jaguars stopped him on 4th down, and the Jaguars will get another chance at a possession.
Just good read by the defense there. House was fighting for it there, but just could not get to the line. And it's unfortunate there. That is the 2nd turnover for St. James.
And luckily the score still says 2-0 as we're halfway through this first quarter here at the Academy.
Yep, only one turnover on down, so not too bad, but here's the Jaguars trying to make something happen.
Late sub here for the Jags. The student section getting loud here on 1st down. late sub Ben McDermott in here for Charlton.
What just happened?
Very tight set here, running back in motion, LeDuc. He looks, he'll fire across the middle, it's complete to his man. He'll be across midfield, it's McGraw down to the 42-yard line.
Good connection there, found McGraw, and McGraw fighting for a couple extra yards there.
Yeah, McGraw has 417 yards and 6 touchdowns on the season, the two-way K-State commit for this Jaguars team.
Definitely will be a valuable asset to that team for years to come. Standing at 6'4", 225, very impressive as the running back up the left side. He'll be across the 40 and down to the 37.
Good run there for West just to get some yards as West playing with what looked like for a second they were going to play with a little bit of tempo there. As McGraw checking out of the game quickly. We'll see if that is on purpose.
And that was the running back Yakub Abdulmalikov for the Jaguars. Looks like we'll have a flag here early on this one. Andrew Moyer got into the backfield rather quickly on that one.
Yep, that's going to be a false start on the Jaguars. Back them up here 5 yards.
That'll push him back 5 yards, making it a 2nd and long. And the Jags, although they're 2-5 record, they're definitely not someone you'd like to play easy on. Definitely this game could go both ways. Especially in these conditions, it's really about coaching that's going to win this game.
And especially in the final game of the regular season as well. Both teams trying to make an impact before the playoffs.
LeDuc, he looks to throw. Under pressure, he'll throw across the middle. It's complete. He's got his man down to the 20, and he'll be brought down out of bounds inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Good pass there.
It's Caleb Gaskill.
Gaskill just able to find some space and get up to the sideline. And now this West, they went from pushing the red zone into the red zone.
Looks like the Jags will attempt to run some tempo. Abdulmalikov back off the field for the Jaguars.
And that was just a great cross route there from Gaskill to catch the Thunder secondary off guard, and he moves the chains now in the red zone.
Blue Valley West is driving inside the red zone. LeDuc, another bad snap. He'll look to throw. He'll have the screen play. He's got his man. Will he get the touchdown? He's fighting for the outside, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's Kian Lammers, the senior wide receiver. He'll get in to score the first touchdown of this late season matchup.
And West, after the first drive, resulting in the safety here, they've come back with just a different mentality there, able to drive down the field, get the touchdown, and Lammers just outran Sharkowski there to get into the end zone.
Great drive there from the Jaguars there, just taking advantage off our turnover on downs and putting 6 points on the board.
I must say, great possession there for the Jaguars.
And they did it efficiently as well. Didn't take too much time, which is good for us.
As Gifford is on for the extra point. It's up, and it's good. Puhala fighting around the right edge. Almost got a hand on that one.
Never know what could happen, just like last week with that Boydston block on that go-ahead field goal attempt to put Capon to tie the Thunder. A great block there by Brady Boydston, showing off his vertical.
Absolutely. Those field goal blocks usually come from the outside, a cornerback or other DB running around the outside of the line and just getting in there. But no.
And Puhala was almost there last week too as well.
Absolutely. Boydston just vaulting off of his guys in front of him, just getting his hand up and blocking that one, sending the Thunder home and the Crusaders home. A long drive.
2.5 hours.
Oh, man.
After a loss, too. Ew.
And Capon was undefeated as well. But no longer, no more.
As Gifford is back on for West. And the kick is away here. And Kaufman will take it. Tiptoe, stay in bounds. Oh, looks like he stepped out of bounds there at the 15.
Kick is returned by number 25, Connor Kaufman.
And it's a dark and stormy night here at the Academy, minus the stormy. It's looking pretty misty here, almost snow. It's like almost like a snow globe in the stadium here.
Yeah, except that is rain. Just, it's making the ball so much slicker. We saw it on the first drive here. Teams really needing to adjust here. And that's when those towels, they got really come in handy there, especially for Hornbeck.
Absolutely. First precipitation during a football game here for the Thunder this season. Hornbeck starting from his own 15. He'll hand off to House. He'll find his way out the left side, and the outside defensive line is just going to wrap him up and take him down.
Defensive line here for the Jaguars just so tough so far during this game. McGraw leading that defense as well.
Yeah, and they've just done a good job of reading our runs, making sure House doesn't get into the open field.
Because we know House either likes to cut to his left or right. Sometimes he likes to go through the middle, but usually he cuts to the left or right. And they're not allowing that tonight.
Hornbeck with some tempo, 2nd and 9. This Jaguars team looking ferocious. He'll look to throw. He's got a man over the top. It's House. It'll be right in the breadbasket. He'll be leveled at the 38-yard line. Despite that, a big gain for the Thunder.
Jake House getting us all the way up to the 40 there. Felt like we were pinned back a little bit in our own territory, but now we're up close to midfield. Great catch by House and a great pass by Hornbeck.
Absolutely. Those layered passes, like in between a linebacker and behind a safety, are just the best passes from a quarterback. You really love to see those from your junior.
And that's Hornbeck's specialty.
Hornbeck takes the snap. He'll take it himself. Good block there from House. He'll find his way out the outside. Past the 45, past the 50. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 45-yard line of Blue Valley West.
House turning on the Jets there. The legs shown again as he opens up the throttle and switches the field here for St. James.
Yep, great job there from Hornbeck, and game-saving tackle, touchdown-saving tackle there from McGraw for the defense. But great job there from Hornbeck, moving the chains once again.
Knocking him out of bounds to minimize the damage on that play.
And the Thunder offense across midfield here, looking to put their first end zone points on the board. Hornbeck, it's a handoff on the right side, looking for some blockers. And House will get across the 40 down to the 38-yard line.
And good run there from House, able to get a few extra yards there. Good blocking by the O-line as well to open up that hole for him. But man, this Blue Valley defense has just done a great job tonight of stopping House from getting those long runs that we know he can have. But I mean, West have just done a great job of containing him tonight.
As we'll have about 2nd and 6 or 7 here.
6.
Hornbeck, he'll take the snap. Got some pocket room. He'll throw into coverage off the helmet of the DB there. That was William Ghana.
And very close there. Hornbeck just the throw off target there. Very close to getting it being an interception again. Hornbeck, rarely have we seen him have 2 interceptions in a game.
Especially in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Luckily, the defender was playing his man and just went off his face mask.
Yeah, this is a dangerous throw there. It looked like it may have slipped out of his hand just a little bit, but like you guys are saying, he does have 4 interceptions on the season, counting the one earlier in the first quarter.
And it's to be expected. The ball's wet. Everything's wet.
Absolutely.
It's a slip and slide out here. House in motion left. Hornbeck up the middle himself. He'll try to find some room. Fight off another man. Stay on his feet. He'll get the first down and more, down to the 25-yard line.
And Hornbeck falling forward there. Look at this. Keeps it himself. A little shifty there. Breaks a tackle. Leans into another one. And says, no, you're not going to push me backwards. I'm leaning forward, getting a couple extra yards on that one. Hornbeck, what a great play there.
And sometimes for this Thunder offense, the keeper is king, as we just saw right there. And Hornbeck seems to be slightly shaken up after that one. Big hits from all sides on that play. He'll take the first snap down. Nonetheless, House trying to direct some traffic. He'll find his way on the outside. He'll be grabbed and taken down from behind there by Keon Lammers.
Yeah, and House there just ran into a brick wall there. That was a bunch of West defenders and offensive linemen there. Just kind of stopped there, had to get around to the outside. As that will keep the clock running here. We're down to 2 minutes already. First quarter flying by. It's been an eventful first quarter as well.
Absolutely. Couple turnovers, couple scores on both sides here as we have a 7-2 ball game.
That's a rare score line.
Scoregami even in the high school world. Hornback, he'll hand off to House. Once again, trying to find some room up the middle. It's just not working for him. He'll gain a few there. He'll be about 1 or 2 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, and I said this earlier in the drive. West have just done a great job of containing House for the most part. He can get those small gains, but he hasn't been able to break away this entire game.
Absolutely. I mean, just like I said, it's not going to work him just going up the middle. You got to either get to the outside because then you'll get the first down. But this defensive line for the Jaguars is tall, and they have big, broad shoulders as well. So it's not going to be easy to just go right through the middle.
3rd and 3 here. Good field position, but you got to get this one. Hornback in the shotgun. It'll be a handoff. He'll find his way at the outside. It's House. Oh, behind him in. Down to the 10 and shoved out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Good maneuvering there from the senior running back, Jake House.
Jake House, that time, got to the outside. He stretched that defense there, opened it up, and found some room to run. If they can stretch that defense tonight like they do against Aquinas, then it's game over, I feel like.
Yeah, absolutely, because House was firstly going up the middle, and then, like I said, he doesn't see anything. He doesn't find any room or any gap, so he has to go to the right side, and good job by him picking up that first down.
.48 to go here. McGinney in the game. Hornback. It's another handoff to House. He'll look for some room, and he'll get down to the 5.
And House just leaning through the stack of people to get a couple yards. It'll be 2nd and goal here from the 5, like you said, Graham, as looks like this clock is going to drain down here to the end.
They'll probably just go for the hard snap here, but they're not snapping this before the end of the first quarter.
Or maybe they will. Hornback, he'll take the snap. He'll look to throw on the right side. He'll throw, he'll loft it up to his man. It's Jet in the end zone. Did he get his feet down? It's incomplete.
That's a close one, Graham. I don't know.
We got a camera right on that.
We'll see if we can get a replay here. That was so close. Now you got to snap the ball here with 2 seconds to go in the first. And here's a replay here. That's a black screen.
It's all good. We're still fighting. Incomplete or not, we're still going to play some football, and we're going to score here, hopefully. 2 seconds left to go. You got to make it count on this last play of the first quarter.
Oh, I wish.
This is going to be crucial here. We'll see if St. James can get on the board.
Come on.
Hornback. It's House up the left side. He's looking for a man. He burned him. Will he get there? Oh, he'll fumble at the back of the end zone. Did he get across the plane? It's a touchdown. Jake House, you have reached pay dirt. That's an 8-7 ball game here at the end of the first quarter.
And House with a house call there to put St. James in the lead once again at Marion Stadium. Great run by House, got to the outside, turned on the Jets, and stretching into the end zone.
And taking that lead, that SJA touchdown is presented by Clodic Wealth Management. Clodic Wealth Management helps to fit all the pieces of the financial puzzle together. Schedule a free assessment by texting GO Thunder to 913-402-6099.
You know, some teams in this position might want to take the 2-point conversion here just because it's 8-7, which is kind of weird. You usually see them go for 2 on like college or something, so it'd be 10-7 here. But they'll just go for the extra point here.
Extra point is up, and it is good from Ewing.
Going back to that last touchdown there from Jake House. Great job there from House. Again, going out to the other side, to the left side, and also great blocking for his 11th touchdown of the season.
And that's the end of the first quarter. You are watching St. James Academy football here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. We'll be back after this from our sponsors.
Smoothie King, you need to rule the day.
help everybody live a healthier and active lifestyle. So faith is very important for us, for Kim and I. We're located on 66th Street in Monticello, which is basically Monticello and Shawnee Mission Parkway near K7.
And we welcome you back here to St. James Academy, and the second quarter is underway. It'll be received at the 5-yard line in return by a Jaguar. The flag down on the play. He'll get across the 30. This is a good return. He'll get up to the 45-yard line.
Yep, that was Trent Schneider on that return for the Jaguars. There's a flag on this one, but his brother Jack Schneider plays wide receiver at KU.
That's impressive. And tonight's game coverage is brought to you by Kansas Sports Central. From final scores to rankings, highlights, and more, Kansas Sports Central is your home for high school sports across Kansas. Stay connected and follow at KSS Central on Instagram, X, and TikTok for all the action. Local businesses advertise with Kansas Sports Central and reach thousands of fans across the state.
And this return here was a holding penalty on the Jaguars, so it will be coming back 10 yards. As they'll just get it at the 25-yard line as they would have gotten it, so that's basically eliminated.
And as we take a look back here at the touchdown, the handoff to House, and House just able to extend the play far and get into the end zone.
And he broke the plane. That is not a touchback. LeDuc, he'll throw out left behind his man. That's a fumble. Schneider will just fall on it there, back at the 10-yard line where he received the kickoff.
That could have been dangerous, especially being slick. Snyder could have easily rolled right over that ball, but good job by him. Good job for the Thunder defense being on it.
And that is another costly move from Blue Valley West. They very easily could have been a turnover. Luck for them was on their side. But now it's 2nd and a mile here.
And as I was saying, that Jake House touchdown, he fumbled after breaking the plane. He's had possession of the ball in the end zone, even though he dropped it afterwards.
Yeah, and good job extending the ball over the pylon as well.
Absolutely. Field awareness as LeDuc throws at the left side. It's a bullet. It's complete at the 15-yard line. He'll be brought down by a plethora of St. James defenders.
And that was Colton.
Number 10, Colton Weisgold.
Colton Weisgold, and he just got stopped there. Absolutely just wrapped up by the Thunder defense. And a good job there. It's 3rd and 17. Graham, where have we seen this before? I feel like first play of the game. 3rd and 17. Ball flew out into the back of the end zone.
That one will be good. LeDuc, he'll heave it. Shakowski, oh, that's a horrible ball there from the quarterback. Shakowski playing fantastic coverage nonetheless.
Good coverage from Shakowski, and then McGraw just not able to get that one way out of reach for him. And this will be the punt unit for the first time tonight from Blue Valley West.
And after witnessing that throw, it wasn't as bad as I said it was. The receiver McGraw had an out-and-up route, and Carter Shakowski just kept the man in front of him very well.
Yep, and I didn't say this earlier, waiting for a little surprise here, but Lawson McGraw is the punter for the Jaguars team. So he plays tight end, outside linebacker, and punter. Look at that. And going to K-State next year. And he also plays basketball and track. I'll just get all that out there now.
And this punt is away. It's not a good one, I must say. That one will die at about the 47-yard line. The Thunder will get to start this possession across midfield.
And I'm going to guess he's going to K-State for linebacker receiver there. Just
yeah.
Not a great punt. I mean, we can talk the conditions not great for punting, but that one is going to set St. James up with an amazing field position here to start the second.
And hopefully we won't have a comparison of punters this game. We haven't seen St. James punt yet. As the Thunder start this drive from the 49 of the Jaguars. It's a 9-7 ball game here with about 10 minutes to go in the second quarter of play. Hornback with a 3-man backfield. He'll hand it off. It's House. Trying to find some room. He's got some room up the left side. He'll get across the 40 and level a man. Wow.
Yeah, great hit there from House. He just runs in his fender there. Good job there from House.
Woo!
Great replay shot there.
What a hit by House.
And like I was talking about earlier, guys, do you think it was a good choice for us to go for that extra point? Because usually, like I was saying, in college football, they would go for 2 because it could be 10-7, but now it's only 9-7.
Yeah, I mean, that you just gotta. I think it was a good call to go for the extra point.
Hornback. It's House
safe.
once again trying to find some room. He'll have a flag down. Hornback just trying to find his way, weaving in and out of traffic.
Yeah, it looks like this one's coming back. That's going to be holding on St. James, I believe. And it will be, so back them up. 10 yards here. Key penalty there for the Thunder.
Yeah, penalties, especially in a game where conditions are less than favorable for both teams. You do not want to give up those costly penalties and lose yards.
First and a big 20 to go here. Hornback, he'll look to throw. Never mind, he'll keep it up the middle. Positive yardage, but nonetheless an unsuccessful play there on second down.
And just gets off the middle there. Minimal gain. Definitely would have liked to see some more. Only 5 yards. They'll cut it to 2nd and 15. We'll see if they go for a pass here. Likely will. You just need to cut that down. Make it a 3rd and short.
2nd and 15 to go.
They just need positive yards here, no negative yards.
Oh, Hornback, another miscommunication. He'll just fall on it.
There's also a flag on this one. It's going to be a false start on the Thunder.
Just a sloppy play there. Yep, got a huddle after that one.
And I think the Jaguars will decline this one since they already had that bad snap, it looks like.
Looks like we have a false start call there, but it was declined by the Jaguars.
Smart, because we lost four yards on that one, so no reason to take that one.
Yep.
Be 3rd and long here, 3rd and 19. Thunder just need to have good ball security here. Nothing silly needs to happen.
No turnovers. And House, he'll look for some room. Got to keep the ball there. That'll make it pretty close there. 4th and about 3 here for the Thunder. It's decision time for Joshi once again.
And great job. They read that good. They were in West was in coverage there, not expecting a run on 3rd and 19. But they'll cut it to 4th and 5. And here they go. They're going for it here.
Running tempo. Hornback in the shotgun on 4th down. Might try to find a one-on-one matchup across the middle. Hard count. Now Joshi calling a play. House in motion up the right side, trying to get the defense on their toes. He'll throw it the middle. It's caught by Jet.
He'll get that one.
That'll be enough for a Thunder first down. Good poise from Hornback, finding his man in traffic.
And an absolute dart to Jet there. And all West players all around him, just right through the gap. Great throw by Hornback.
And tonight's coverage of SJA football on the Thunder Broadcasting Network is made possible by the many donors to our media arts programs and the hard-working students on the TBN team. Thunder Broadcasting Network is a student-organized and run broadcasting network dedicated to furthering the mission of St. James Academy and the Greater Catholic Church. Do us a favor and subscribe to the Thunder Broadcasting Network on YouTube. Our student broadcasters like myself love to see our viewership increase, and your support of TBN is much appreciated. As Hornback, he'll roll out left here. He'll look to throw. He'll fire it. It's a bullet to Jet, and it's deflected and incomplete.
Yeah, the miss kind of setting in there as it just slipped right through Jet's fingers. Luck there for the Thunder was on their side. There was no one to intercept that one like that first drive. But just unfortunate for St. James there. Nothing you could really do.
Yeah, initially I thought it was going to go to Neeson, and I think it was supposed to go to Neeson there, but I think just a little bit miscommunication there as they had Neeson open.
Second and 10 here for Hornback. He'll take it up the left side, looking for a block from House. He gets it. He'll run into a line of defenders there at the 32-yard line, or sorry, 22-yard line.
Yep, and once again, West, that D-line showing up and stopping House. They've done a great job of that tonight. They were definitely prepping for that one, as House is one of those elite running backs you see, again, as an EKL team.
Absolutely has 800 total rushing yards on the season for the senior Jake House, who transferred in from Beachside High School in Florida.
Big third down here for Hornback. It's 3rd and 6. Got to connect here if you want points. Hornback rolling out right. He's got some running room. Wide open. He'll take it himself and get out of bounds there at the 14-yard line. That's a Thunder first down.
Great job by Hornback. Didn't really see an open receiver there. It looked like Jet was open, but Hornback said, I'm just going to take it myself, get the first down. No need to risk anything there. And an amazing job by Hornback to get the first.
Absolutely great discipline, like you said, Sal, because, I mean, he had Jet. He could have thrown it to him. But just like I was talking about earlier, Nick Saban says the 5 enemies of greatness is lack of discipline. And like I was saying, the Thunder have really improved on that during the duration of the season.
Hornback definitely good at making reads here on this team.
And that's huge for a quarterback.
That's House up the left side. A little bit of broken blocking there from the Thunder. He'll lose a couple on that one. I think that's the first negative play for the day on the Thunder. Besides penalties, of course.
Yeah, sure is, and that's a good sign for the Thunder as well. As we're midway through the second quarter, 5 minutes to go here before the end of the first half. Thunder lead 9-7, and Frankie Mangini is in here for the Thunder.
See if there's a little bit of trickery.
Hornback, he'll hand off the House, and he'll take it himself up the middle. He'll be brought down after a game of about 2 or 3 there.
Hornback, almost like a second running back. And he's done a great job there. Gets a couple yards, makes it a little bit more manageable, but still a long 3rd down and 7.
I would take hand warmers.
Go ahead.
Key 3rd and 7 here for the Thunder. Need to convert here, or honestly, you could just get a field goal, but definitely need some points off this key drive that's taking a lot of time off the clock.
3rd and 7, basically 3rd and a long goal here for the Thunder. Opportunity to put some points on the board on this play. It's Hornback. He'll fake the toss, roll out left. Canzoneri blocking. He'll fire for the end zone. It's intercepted in the end zone by Lammers. And looks like we'll have a little bit of a return here. He's got some room. Wartenberger in chase. He won't get him. He'll be across the 30 before being brought out of bounds by Hornback himself.
Hornback knocking him out of bounds. There was a flag farther back at the 30.
I don't think it can reverse the call here. I think it's going to be an interception and a turnover regardless.
Yeah, and that is just uncharacteristic. Hornback 5th interception on the season. 2 of them have come in the first half of tonight's game. Just not what you usually see from John.
And Nick Saban would not be happy.
No, he would not.
It's okay, though. Hornback has got the next one on that one for the next drive for the Thunder. Thunder have the confidence here, but the Thunder defense need to make a stop here on Blue Valley West. Cannot have any points here, especially before halftime, as West gets the ball back after halftime. Can go for a little 2-for-1, but this one will be coming back just a little bit as they had a holding call, and that was on the Jaguars.
And that'll sure help St. James out a little bit.
And despite not getting points on that drive, the Jaguars have a long field to go if they want to score before halftime. McGraw in motion. It's LeDuc. He'll look for his man. He'll fire. It's deep. It's up. And it's incomplete. Fantastic coverage from Burns.
Billy Burns, great coverage on that play. As we look back here, great throw, but Burns just timed that coverage perfectly, able to stop it there and break up the pass.
Absolutely impeccable defense there from Burns. Burns and Schroyer at the safety positions, with Shakowski and Banker playing the hybrid. As well as Myers outside. It's the running back up the left side. He'll find his way up to the 20-yard line and be brought down. It's Abdamalikov once again for the Jaguars.
Yeah, McGraw looks a little shaken up there as he just exited for the Jaguars as he was limping off. Doesn't look good there for McGraw. That'd be key. Not good for that Jaguars offense and defense and whole team.
It's just an unfortunate series of events. Those star players for those opposing teams against the Thunder have just been getting injured, with Elijah Shaw a couple weeks ago. Leduc, he'll fire across the middle. Nobody's watching. Boydston. That's going to be pass interference. Boydston did not see the ball coming.
And do you know why that's pass interference? I've said this all season long. You have to turn around. He didn't turn around, so that's why that's 15 yards.
Definitely not a bad play there from Boydston, but the contact just came a little bit too early. He did not know the ball was coming, but also you can't play the ball too often because that receiver could just make an extra move on you, and you're burnt from there.
Always got to be aware where the ball is, and that's why you turn around. But Boydston's got the next one on this one.
And that's unfortunate there because we had him pinned at a 3rd and 7, but now it's a new set of downs for West.
But luckily it's high school football. Pass interference downfield, only 15 yards from the line of scrimmage, not the spot of the foul.
Detrimental, but not as bad.
That's definitely what won us the game against Blue Valley High just a few weeks ago here at the Academy.
Yes.
Foolish world.
Leduc, 5 wide here for the Jags. He'll look to fire up the middle. It's complete once again. He'll find some running room, and he'll be brought down by Puhala right at the 50. I gotta say, those layered slant routes from the Jaguars have just been lethal so far.
Yeah, they've just been able to not really break away from our DBs and safeties, but just kind of get enough room where they can make a catch and get some yards.
And Jet Nagy running those quick slant routes almost as a decoy, so the other man, Gaskell, could get open and receive that pass.
Yep, and his brother Tate Nagy is at KU playing punt returner for their football team at Kansas.
Rock Chalk.
No.
Jaguars at the 50. It's handed off. It's the receiver. He'll find his way. He's got plenty of room. He'll get the first down before being brought out of bounds by Jonah Myers.
Great tackle there from Myers as well.
And just luck there, he got out to the outside, had so much green space and was able to run for the first down. Defense really wasn't expecting an outside run.
Thank you.
There's a multitude of subs for St. James.
Leduc, he'll roll out right, looking for a man. He's got him. It's Nagy, complete at the 30. He'll try to hurdle him. Man, that's illegal in high school.
Went for the hurdle and just got metal wall and Carter Shakowski here. Just a good pass out. And yeah, Shakowski there to just stop him.
First and 10 here. The Jaguars have been putting on a show on this drive.
Ball is carried by number 1.
Great carry there from Keon Lammers. 6'2", 181 in the backfield for the Jaguars, doing a great job this season for Blue Valley West. Blue Valley West 2-5 on the season.
And that 2-5 doesn't really show their record perfectly. They've had a couple close losses.
Especially in the final game of the regular season, you never know what you're going to get. Every team trying to make that final push before the playoffs, trying to earn their seed.
Closing in on 2 minutes here left in this first half. It's 2nd and 5. The Thunder defense need to put a stop to this one. Leduc looks to throw. It's a laser to the outside. It's caught. That's Schneider on the outside at the 8-yard line.
Good catch by Schneider, and now it's 1st and goal here for West.
Come on, boys.
As they look to put up their 2nd touchdown of the night here. Been a great drive. They've been taking time off the clock, but also just getting downfield disciplined. No penalties on them, really, except for that first penalty. That set him back 15.
Absolutely an exemplary drive from the Jaguars as McGraw is back in. He's healthy.
And that was Schneider with the catch. 3 touchdowns on the season. Also plays basketball for the Jaguars.
And on the top of your screen, it's a handoff left side. Moyer trying to fight for him as Charlton will end up getting there.
By number 1, Kian Lammers.
Good stop there from the Thunder defense. Need a big-time stop here before halftime as the Jaguars get the ball back after halftime as well. Trying to go for a little 2-for-1. Let's see if the Thunder defense get a stop.
Stop here would be crucial momentum shifter for the Thunder.
2nd and goal from the 9 for the Jaguars. 1:30 left here in this first half. Trying to take the lead here before halftime, and they get the ball at half, trying to double down. He'll throw the fade ball. Almost caught. Good defense there by Myers.
Yeah, and those one-handed catches, they're nice and stylish, but that's going to be really hard to make in these conditions.
And before that play, that last running play up the left side, I was going to comment. One-on-one matchup between McGraw and Myers, and they went to it on that one.
Yep, and they might as well. Now it's 3rd and 9. Might want to go for it again. McGraw trying for that little OBJ there, but that won't happen. 3rd and 9 here for the Jaguars. Thunder need a stop, and maybe they can go down and score, maybe even a field goal. But first, got to get this stop.
And Myers Island proving superior there as McGraw on the right side, the bottom part of your screen now against Jotkowski. It's his turn to prove it. He's looking. He'll fire. It's a slant. Up the middle. It's almost intercepted.
Incomplete there. That was targeted towards McGraw there, but great job there from the Thunder defense. If you saw, they brought the rush there, so that's what caused LeDuc to get it out quickly. And I was just going to say before that snap on 3rd down, this would be 4 down territory, and the offense will stay on the field here. Huge stop needed here for the Thunder.
This is the play of the half right here. Got to get loud.
They call a timeout. Jaguars do.
Well played.
Got to get the right play call.
And McGraw is hobbling to the sideline.
And like I said, like that last drive for the Jaguars, he was hobbling off as well.
Inside 2 minutes here, we'll send it down to one of our sponsors. Big 4th down here, 4th and 9 for the Jaguars. Looks like they're gonna go for a field goal.
Smart decision, gotta get points off that good drive.
Very well could be a fake though, as Gifford is on to kick. It's up, almost blocked. And it's good, that's 3 points on the board. The Jaguars will take a 1-point lead here, but the Thunder still have a minute to win it here in the first half.
And that adversity here in the first half is okay for the Thunder. They just had an opportunity to stop the Jaguars, and just they got a field goal there. And now they can try to get the ball back and score before halftime, as they have 1 minute and 14 seconds to do it. Good return, can maybe even get a field goal, 3 points going into it.
And back to that last 3rd and 9 play before the field goal and timeout. That was also great coverage there by Carter Jotkowski, and great job by him to make that kind of lunge toward the receiver and stop him, not get the pass interference call. That was a great job by Jotkowski. Experience you want to see out of a senior quarterback.
minute 14 to go. The Thunder have a chance to take a lead before halftime against this very, very impressive showing from the Jets Jaguars team.
And Stoker's warming up here on the sideline as well.
It's going to be a squib. Gets by Jones. He'll be picked up there by Puhala. Fighting against his own men there. He'll get across the 30 and he'll be brought down at the 32.
And everyone playing right to the whistle here. All right, minute to win it for St. James. This offense, they've done a good job of making moves downfield before with limited amounts of time. And they're going to have to put over these two turnovers they've had. They're going to have to put those aside and get downfield here. We know they can. Just got to shake it off.
And not commit another turnover. Those are probably your two main goals here. Hornback takes the snap on first down. He'll roll out left. He'll look to throw. He'll heave it. It looks like it's Neeson on the sideline. Did he bring it in? He did. It's caught by Neeson.
Luke Neeson, what a catch there. And he switches the field and puts St. James just outside of field goal range, showing up again after the standout game last week.
An absolute
what a catch.
Flawless ball there from Hornback up the left side, threading the needle between the defender and the sideline. Just an impressive showing from your junior quarterback. You still get another year of this guy.
Yeah. Absolutely, and that was just a great route ran there from Neeson as well to get that catch, move up the chains all the way up, now at the 25-yard line.
That one, House, up the middle. He'll find his way across the 30 down to the 26-yard line.
And they're playing right to the whistle there. 52 seconds to go here. And St. James have gone from having a long field ahead of them to now switching it across.
Got some confusion here on the field. And today's play of the first half is presented by Leavenworth Oral Surgery, a proud supporter of the SJA Crimson Club. And we just witnessed the play of the first half just there. That amazing catch there from Neeson.
What a catch.
And since we got that catch, we have to convert before halftime. That is going to be huge. You have to take advantage of that great catch there from Neeson.
Absolutely agree with you there, Mary Claire. And also an honorable mention, that's safety.
Yeah.
That was good coverage as well.
Hornback, he'll roll out right. He'll look to throw this time. Wurtenberger outside. It's dropped there by Matt Wurtenberger. That would have been a crucial first down. And stop with the clock.
Yeah. That's the advantage here is the clock does stop. But we didn't get any yards on that play there. Unfortunate for Wurtenberger. Conditions just not right. Ball fell out of his hands.
Now it's 3rd and 5. You really need to convert here. If I'm the Thunder definitely want to get 7 points on this one. Not 3. 3 would be good, but definitely want 7.
And this would also be a long field goal if they were to take it.
Looks like we'll have a timeout on the field.
Yep, that's going to be called by the Thunder. Want to get the best play call you have here in Joshi's book.
And we'll send it down to one of our sponsors before halftime.
And we rebranded it this year to be called Media Arts Video Production. We have an intro level class with Mr. Wahlberg. You learn the basics of how to make a professional video. Advanced, we take it to the next level in video production 2. So we take everything that you learn in VP1 and we build upon it. You could, in VP2, actually earn your professional license. New parts of the software are unlocked, and we work with better cameras. Video production is an amazing skill. The world needs strong Catholic men and women to make great media. That was really the inspiration for the class, and that's what we're doing.
And we're back here, just 45 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Or sorry, first half. Hornback looks to throw. He'll roll out left. He might take it himself. He will. Across the 20. And down to the 15-yard line. That's another Thunder first down. 39 to go.
And great run by Jake House. Or I'm sorry, not Jake House, John Hornback.
Wrong
See, I'm
H.
seeing Wrong H. It's a double H backfield. Very easy to get confused because both those guys can just get into the open space and turn on the Jets. They're both amazing players, and a great job by Hornback there to extend this drive and get the first down.
Yep, great job there from Hornback, just using his legs, but good job there from the offensive line, giving him time, and then he decides to roll out to his left, get that first down.
And now you're in that sneaky territory. Discipline is key. Hornback, roll out right. He'll look for Canzoneri. He doesn't really have anybody. He'll just throw it.
Yeah, and just a little shot to Canzoneri. He'll go out of bounds. That'll get him a couple yards, and it will stop the clock here.
And that play looked dead in the water, but Hornback still finding a way to get positive yardage with his arm.
Yes, at least we got something on that one. Still not 1st and 10. Maybe got 2 yards on that one, it looks like.
And that's what John Hornback does. He will find a way to get any type of yard.
And he, yeah, just like you said, he extends plays, as you will call it, for this offense for the Thunder this season, as will be 2nd and 8.
I'll be completely honest with you here. We need a touchdown before halftime.
That would be crucial.
Hornback looks to throw. He'll roll out left. Tiptoeing his way back right. He'll look, throw across his body. Was it caught? It was there near the first down marker. It's House on the reception.
And a rare reception by Jake House to get him. Looks like it's going to be just close for the first down. Actually, is it going to be a first down?
No, he's going to be short here.
I think he was a little bit short there.
3rd and 4.
Hard to angle up here as Mangini's coming in for Canzoneri.
Yeah, and we've seen a little razzle-dazzle from this Thunder offense this season. Maybe try for it here as they're at the 11-yard line or 10-yard line.
I just think you got to play some just velocity football. I think Hornback has to throw the ball hard here and hit his target. Got to throw a strike to his man. Hornback, he'll look, throw across the middle. That was not a strike. That was just a bit outside there to Jet.
A little bit of a gutter ball there, but unable to hit Jet. And they are going to bring out Stoker here
Big Stoker.
to salvage something from this drive.
Yeah, and I was thinking there, that was also Neeson right there, and Kirkner was doing that cross route, little slant route there. I thought it was going to go to Kirkner, but that was Neeson behind him. Just a little miscommunication here. Like you said, Graham definitely wanted that touchdown, but 3 points would be nice as well. At least we have something on the board.
Can't guarantee it yet. Stoker here, this will be about a 28-yard kick. The snap, the hold, into the wet air. It's up, and it's good for Stoker. 12, 10, 19 to go here before halftime.
Yeah, just need to stop this West return, knock on wood. And we can call this first half a wraps. As St. James and West, very close game. Blue Valley West, I said this earlier, 2-5 doesn't really reflect the type of play they have.
Not at all.
It's just been a rough season for them. But this team is a good football team. It's an EKL opponent. You can never underestimate them.
Absolutely. Well said there, Sal. But you gotta take 3 points on that drive. It's better than nothing like it was the last time that we got to the red zone.
Absolutely, and this Blue Valley West team has had to adapt a lot, losing some key players on defense. Also, like we were talking about earlier, losing your starting quarterback is hard. Losing Tate Nagy, like I said, is at KU. But also you have a transfer from Texas. Just trying to get to know the guys, just have that chemistry. But you're also filling some big shoes with Tate Nagy as well. That's not an easy position. Then you're also, just to be realistic, you're just trying to know these guys. Like, you're at a new school, you're at a new area that you've never been. So that's also hard as well. But then you're just trying to play for this Blue Valley West football team. I must say, in my own shoes, I could not imagine moving from Texas to Kansas City. That'd be just unreal in every aspect. Climate, yeah, people. And just like that, it's not just football. Just people just living their lives. And Stoker gets this one. It's a little squib kick there. Touched by Schneider. Sorry, that was Lammers there. And the Jaguars will start this short drive, 18-second drive at the 25-yard line.
And we'll see if they try to make some plays downfield or they just take a knee, end this one out.
I think they may take 1 or 2 shots here. The first play of the drive will let us all know up here in the booth what they're planning to do. I think they're going to take at least 1 shot. You kind of have to. It's a close game and you're down by 2, and you do get the ball. So if the worst were to happen and you don't come away with points here, you do get the ball to start the second half.
And if I'm the Jaguars, if they throw it here, cannot have a turnover. That's not what you want.
Up the middle, it's the running back. He'll get up to the 32-yard line. It's Abdumalikov once again.
Good job here for the Thunder going into half, the 2-point lead over West.
And they are going to bring this one to the end of the second.
And at the end of the half, St. James Academy leads 12-10 on the Blue Valley West Jaguars. We will be right back after this word from Performance Rehab.
Performance Rehab is an outpatient, private physical therapy clinic that is physical therapist owned. Most of the injuries that we see at Performance Rehab are orthopedic in nature. We see a lot post-surgical, but we also see a lot of general aches and pains. Whether you have a total knee or you have a contact sports injury, we have specialists that primarily see those types of injuries. Our goal here is to help promote active and healthy lifestyles. So if that fits with anything that you may have, then maybe Performance Rehab may be a good fit for you.
Welcome you back here to Marriott Stadium. We'll send it to episode 4 of season 2 of TVN Pulse with special hosts and all new content from our current video production classes. You are watching St. James Academy football here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. We'll see you after halftime.
I'm looking for the party, so I don't play it, no. You know it don't stop. You know it don't stop. Ain't nobody like a West Coast party, 'cause a West Coast party don't stop.
Let's hear it for the Thunder Dance Team.
To Kansas, this is TVN Pulse.
Hello, Thunders. My name is Joe Wahlberg. I'm the Director of Speech and Debate, and I teach the Video Production 1 program at St. James Academy.
Hello there, I'm Sam Rockford. I am the Director of Educational Programming. I teach the Video Production 2 class. Work closely with Mr. Wahlberg and Mr. Merrick for all things media arts. Yeah. So we're coming to you this morning from the Fulton J. Sheen Room, and we're proud of all the video production we're creating this semester. So one of the reasons why you have two special hosts today is because we're going to be running new material from the classes made this semester. All the material you've seen in TBN Pulse up to this point has been from last semester, and we couldn't be prouder of the program. We have mission-centered, student-produced material that's not only furthering what we do here at St. James, but we believe building young Catholic men and women to, further the mission of the church.
Further the mission of the church.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have three pieces that we're excited to show you today. First, we've got a piece from Ellen Dorsey. She introduces new teacher Ms. Jager, a theology teacher at our school, and it's a great piece from Ellen. We've also got a fun piece from Valerie Valenzuela. She interviewed Jasmine Barrios about her time as a escaramuza. And then Graydon Kincaid has a fun little piece on Mission Days, a program that we do at St. James.
And from the Video Production 2 class, we actually have commercials. Our Video Production 2 kids who already took Video Production 1 are now making real commercials with real clients. We're going to see one from...
Did Sal Valera do this
Sal Valera. Sal Valera did one with our very own St. James Academy as a client.
This is TBN Pulse.
I knew I wanted to teach when I was in preschool. The first time I met a teacher and walked into a classroom, I thought, I would like that to be me. I would love to teach. So it's been difficult in that there's a lot to learn as a teacher, but it's exceeded my expectations in that I love it so much, and I've been so happy. 3 main goals, I've actually prayed about this. 1 is that my students know that God loves them. 2, that they know I love them. And 3, to teach them how to pay attention. So not just give content in order to memorize and regurgitate on a test, but to pay attention to truth as it's given to them, or beauty or goodness. And working for a mission, knowing that it's to pass on the faith to the next generation, and I myself received it as a high schooler here, has been really cool and very unique. In a building with a chapel is awesome. Working in a building where Jesus is present is super cool. I think one of my favorite parts is just being with my students in the classroom. The beginning of class, the end of class, when someone asks a really honest question and we're able to have a conversation, those are some special parts for me. Something Mr. Walters told me that really resonates with me is let it be enough, AKA do your best and let that be enough, instead of spending a lot of time being anxious about, oh, the lesson wasn't perfect or I didn't say the perfect thing to that student. Really surrendering it to God's grace and trusting that it's enough because God can take care of the rest. I wish I knew that day one. Of freshman salvation history, and sometimes when there's hard questions, I really try not to give the answer ever. I really try to help my students understand it. And there was one question, I forget what it was, but one student in the back wasn't getting there, but I'm like, I believe in you, insert name here, I won't say his name. And when he finally got it, like cheering him on, and the whole class was like, yeah, let's go. It's really beautiful because that's what teaching's about. The truth is in you all. It's just my job to help lead you there.
Thank you, Ellen Dorsey, for producing that piece. Our next segment comes from Valerie Valenzuela, interviewing Jasmine Barrios about escaramuza.
It has like a tradition of Mexican, 8 girls on a whole team, and they're riding side saddle. They have a whole like big dress. I started when I was like 3. Or like not like that young, but like I started riding them, but then I started like the whole escaramuza thing like when I was around 10 or 12. I did it because the horses like bring passion to me and like they just make me happy, yeah. So that's called punta. That's when like the horse slides. It's in American, it's called reining or rein. We start from like a distance, and then like that's when we start like going faster and faster, and that's when we hit the like it's like concrete, and that's where the horse slides. Practice looks like Saturday, Monday, and Friday. So if let's say the presentation is on a Saturday, so we practice each Wednesday and Thursday. We do like all the routines, everything, like the whole exercises, and like we practice. And if we mess up, we fix the mistake and like not start over again.
Well, Mr. Wahlberg, something special on the Pulse this year.
Yeah, what we got?
We're running a commercial. Let's send it to our sponsors right now.
So Open House is a way for prospective families to learn more about St. James, who we are as a school, what our mission is about, and an opportunity to interact with our teachers, our students, our coaches, and club sponsors. Parents, this is an opportunity for families to start looking into high schools and coming to check us out and learning more about who we are as a school. And it's a great way for them to come into our building to maybe get an experience of what it feels like to walk through those doors. Open House is scheduled for Saturday, November 15th, and we usually have it in the morning between 9 and 11:30.
Up next, Graydon Kincaid doing a fun little piece about Mission Days.
Thank you to everyone who made TVN Pulse possible this week, to all of our video producers, to our commercial producers, and all the kids working hard in video production classes.
Don't forget the teachers. Teachers work hard too.
We don't do much. We just roll the ball out, then let them play.
The kids do the hard work.
Yeah, all right. Well, this is TVN Pulse. Go Thunder.
God bless you. Go Thunder.
All right, we've arrived at halftime. Hopefully the game's going well against Blue Valley West right now. It's our last regular season game, last home game of the regular season, and I figured we should discuss some bracketology on who the Thunder might play next and going forward in the 5A state playoffs. So here on your screen is a display of what the playoffs would look like if they started right now, disregarding the outcomes of Week 8. And I think most of this is going to hold true. And St. James will be hosting Shawnee Heights on Halloween night at Marion Stadium, and then with a win would most likely face Aquinas at Aquinas round 2. So that's kind of how things are looking right now. Not a ton of shakeup expected on the east side of the bracket, except for Highland Park dropping to the 10 seed and Blue Valley jumping up to the 9 seed. As a Thunder fan, when you're looking at this bracket, it's looking pretty rough road to state for the Thunder here. With Shawnee Heights, of course, at home, and then at rival St. Thomas Aquinas, who handed us our only loss of the season in Week 2. And then past there, it doesn't get any easier. It never does in the playoffs, especially in 5A. So assuming St. James won out, it would be Shawnee Heights, Aquinas, Mill Valley, Blue Valley, and Great Bend. And Blue Valley, a team we've already played before, that would be an exciting game. And the most exciting part of all this with seeding is if we were to beat Aquinas, we would host Mill Valley, both Mill Valley and Blue Valley in the playoffs, which is huge. Home games are great home field advantage and all that. But it's definitely a tough road and got a lot of rough teams on deck. But this is kind of what the playoff picture is shaping up to be. Now, this is all assuming the Thunder defeat the Jaguars tonight, but assuming that they don't and we lose, playoff picture looks a little bit different here. I'll kind of put it on the screen here. The St. James Thunder would drop to about the 8 seed, and they would play DeSoto round 1, and then maybe KC Washington, maybe Blue Valley Southwest, but it would definitely be a road to the state championship with less perennial powers that you've seen before, but it'd still be challenging nonetheless. And it'll be interesting to see how the postseason plays out for your St. James Academy Thunder. Thank you. Enjoy the third half. Enjoy the second half.
My name is Gary Spanian with the Kansas City Chiefs. This is Kennedy. Everybody say hello to Kennedy.
Hello.
On behalf of the Kansas City Chiefs and the National Football League, I'm here today, 32 teams across the country. We choose a coach in each area for our high school coach of the week. And this week, your coach has been selected as our coach of the week. So give him a little love.
Yeah!
Yeah! Obviously, a great win on Friday and a great season. You guys are lighting it up. You're playing Chiefs football. One score wins, right? Let's go. But obviously, it takes a lot of work. First thing I want to just encourage you in is I know Coach and the coaching staff has put a lot of time in to help you guys be the best you can be on Friday night. So make sure you're thankful, right? Be grateful. A lot of times we forget to be simply grateful and thankful for what we have. The other reminder I have is the 60-30-10 rule. 60% of the time we beat ourselves. That's why you guys are out here today, right? That's why coaches do what they do. We don't want to beat ourselves. How do we not beat ourselves? You have to put effort in, right? When I go to Chiefs practice, they're some of the hardest practices I've ever seen, because they know if they work hard on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for them, say they're ready for Sunday, right? So make sure, and I know it's been a long season and grind, you know, that's just part of it. But now it's kind of getting fun, right? Where you're getting ready to play for something, and that's fun stuff. So put the work in today. Just that effort, and if you can create great effort and get to that place of excellence, you don't have to worry about the scoreboard. It takes care of yourself. So do what you got to do. Excited for you guys. Kennedy, we have a certificate. Oh, on behalf of the National Football League.
Yeah, buddy.
Signed by our commissioner, Roger Goodell, and our owner, Clark Hunt. Yeah. Coach of the Week, Bucket Hat. You got and the Coach of the Week, football. You know, you guys will also get in the mail a $500 check, so make sure he spends it right. Yes. But congratulations. I'm kind of old school, so let's give him a little love. So you guys repeat after me. Hey, Coach.
Hey, Coach.
Go, Coach.
Go, Coach.
Attaway.
Attaway.
Attaway. Attaway.
As we welcome you back here to Marion Stadium just moments ago before this second half kickoff. We'll send it down here momentarily to one of our new interviews.
Coach, any thoughts on the first half?
Way too many turnovers, way too many miscues on offense. Defense played pretty good there, but you know we got a field goal in there, so special teams did okay. But yeah, with too many turnovers, can't win a football game. At least we're winning right now, but can't win a football game losing a turnover battle right now.
All right, any thoughts on the second half?
Yeah, it's got to be more efficient on offense, and defense is playing pretty good, flying around. Give it a couple big plays there, but you know, hopefully we'll score more points than just a safety to start the game there. But yeah, we like where we're at. We're just not executing very well right now. We might have to have a little chat at halftime.
Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
As we welcome you back here to Marion Stadium, it's a 12-10 ball game. The Thunder lead the Jaguars of Blue Valley West by 2 points here. Also coming off of a safety here on the first offensive possession of the game for the Jaguars. That is what contributed to our 2-point lead. Otherwise, it's an even ball game here. We've had some slip and slides happen, some turnovers, some confusion. All of the above here at the Academy on senior night.
And this second half is going to be drastically different here. The mist has stopped. That's not helping. This field is still wet. The players' hands are still probably a little wet. The ball's going to be wet, definitely. But the mist is gone. That's definitely going to be able to open up the passing game a little bit more, as you can just drive this ball and not have to worry about it getting more wet. But for St. James, in order to keep this lead, turnovers are going to have to be limited. A little sloppy in the first half, but they will have to pick it back up if they want to win this game.
Absolutely. Ball security is going to be absolutely huge here. Blue Valley West is going to come out firing because they want momentum going into the playoffs. Want to get a good seed for this Jaguars team. But Thunder first need to score. They actually need to stop the Jaguars first as the Jaguars get the ball here.
And in times like these, you wish you had that underground heaters on the field like the Chiefs do.
Yes.
As this Stoker kickoff is up and away into the end zone, bobbled and dropped. But nevertheless, the Jaguars will start this drive at the 20-yard line.
And this D-line is going to have to step up. They were really rocking on the first drive of the game, but then kind of faded away a tiny bit. Gave up some points, but they definitely can do this here. A stop is needed.
And Leduc coming out with Le Jaguars for their first Le Drive of the second half.
Maybe a Le Score is in the future here.
Or a Le Interception.
A Le Interception would be
or Le
favorable.
Fumble.
Oh my gosh,
or Le
guys.
Safety.
Or LeBron. It's first
We're
half.
having fun up here.
It's Leduc. He's got a man. He'll look to heave across the middle. Blown coverage, but a bad throw just short there.
And that is an incompletion there. Okay, I'm going to stop now.
We should
stop now. We should stop. Good pass there, just a little bit
Oh my gosh.
and a little bit behind Gaskill.
Gaskill, the intended receiver.
Hope I'll say something and not laugh there, but that was just blown coverage there for the Thunder.
Definitely a tough little break there for the... Oh my God. Okay. It's 2nd and 10. It's number 12 in the pocket. He'll look to throw once again. He's very poised, although he'll be brought down by Devers. Once again, it's his 2nd sack of the game.
A.D. R.A.D. Andy Devers getting in the backfield there. Big time sack. And that's a 3rd and long now.
Great job there from Andy Devers for the defense, bringing up a 3rd and 10 here in Jaguars territory.
Extremely late sub as McGraw comes off. He seems to be hobbling off the field once again.
Yeah, he's been hobbling ever since the first quarter.
Mo Darbo on for the sub. 3rd and 21. Under pressure, he'll throw to the screen. He's got some room, but he'll be brought down at the 19-yard line. And guess who? It's Brennan Jones on the tackle. That'll force a 4th down and a punt here.
Brennan Jones, been such a force this year. Always has hustle. He's all over the field, it feels like.
And I must say, I'm very surprised that McGraw is coming on to punt here.
Yeah, he's just
and it looks like that right leg, that punting leg is what's bothering him. Either leg on a punt. The plant leg and the kicking leg are both so crucial. His first punt was not impressive, to say the least. This second punt, he's got to make up for it a little bit. The snap. Pujol is there. Almost got it. Another very, very lackluster punt, but it will get across the midfield this time down to the 37.
And that one took a little bit of a favorable bounce this time for McGraw. And here come the Thunder offense. They've had some miscues in this game so far, but John Hornback can get this offense rolling again. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely, Thunder offense need to get going here, only up by 2. Need something big to happen here. Hornback completion percentage on the season is 60%.
And we've got some Jaguar students definitely facing the weather here. Some shirtless men. At least they're supporting their team, although they are losing, as House runs up the left side. He'll get across the 40-yard line. And today's second half is brought to you by Aaron Barrett State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Go Thunder. That's our favorite live read of the week, and it's done.
You gotta put a little more melody into that.
Sorry about that, Sal. It's cold. My vocal cords are kind of focused on announcing right now.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Although I must say the choirs here at St. James are pretty great.
They are.
Actually, we have a choir concert next week, Wednesday, at the Academy at 7 o'clock in the cafeteria. As House takes it up the right side, across midfield. He'll fight for some more room, and he'll get brought down there at the 41.
Jake House able to get some green space and get downfield here. That's a big run that we haven't seen West give up many of. Jake House taking advantage of that to add to his total yards on the season.
Great job there from House, just saw the lane and he used it, moved the chains. First down here for the Thunder. That's Jake House on a senior night.
First and 10 here for the Thunder. Very tight set here with Neeson on the bottom side of your screen. Hornback, he'll look to throw this time. He'll heave it to Neeson. Double coverage. A perfect ball from Hornback. Did he reel it in?
He did.
He did. It'll be down at the 2-yard line. John Hornback delivers it into the hands of Luke Neeson. Almost securing 6 points, but it's almost inevitable now.
What a catch by Neeson there. Double coverage, pulls it in on his way down. And Look at this replay. Hornback heaves that one down. Neeson falling, catching, and fighting for that ball even after the catch.
Absolutely, and that was all about the throw. Hornback is playing chess, not checkers out here. He's just outsmarting this Thunder defense. Great catch there from Neeson.
First and goal, it's Hornback himself. He'll fight for it. He'll get to the outside once again. Oh my goodness! It's never over till it's over. Hornback takes it to the casa. That's some French for you guys at home.
And John Hornback fighting the wall there to get into the end zone. What a run by him. Just never over until that knee is on the ground there by John Hornback.
And I gotta say, all credit there to the offensive line. Hornback just staying steadfast in his run there. He'll fight his way into the end zone and fight his way to an 8, eventually 9-point lead here for the Thunder as Ewing is on for the extra point.
Been a reliable extra point kicker this season.
Ewing with the overrated chance. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. And it is good. Silence those haters, James Ewing. It's a 19-10 ball game.
And that touchdown could very well be the spark that turns this game around for the Thunder, as they're only up by 9 in this one, 19-10. Good job there, setting the tone, coming out of halftime for the Thunder, taking the lead here. Could easily change this game.
And Hornback, as you see there on the replay, just fighting for it here. Look at this. He's run into a wall. Very easily, play could be over there. Hornback says, no, I'm going to get this touchdown, whether you like it or not. Leaning, falling forward into the end zone. And Ewing, silencing those haters, overrated. Only missed one this year.
And just a little Cam Scadaboo there. Got the stop at the line of the game. Just got that one extra push. Got in the back of the end zone for the Thunder.
Minus the backflip and CTE, fortunately.
That is true.
And the headbutts. Don't forget the headbutts.
Honestly, everything.
We have headbutts on this team. Flashback to week 1.
Oh, yeah, that's something.
Hope Coach Radke's doing all right. That St. James touchdown is sponsored by Covenant Custom Homes, built on tradition, growing through innovation. As this innovative kickoff, it's into the end zone and will be taken at the 20-yard line.
And nearly hits our cameraman on all the way back there.
Somebody go check on him. Is he okay? We kind of need him.
Yeah. Is that Harry? And back to this once again. Like you said, Mary Claire, perfectly. I love that analogy. Cam Scadaboo hits a wall, just unfazed.
And like you said, Graham, great job there from the offensive line, not giving up on their tackles or whatever you would call it right there.
On the blocks.
Yeah, their blocks. Thank you, Sal.
Got you.
Abdumalikov in motion up the right side. He's going to be open, but they'll throw it out to Nagy instead. And Boydston trailing him. He'll get the first down and a little bit more up to the 32-yard line.
Good read there. Just got some open space here. And just kind of confused the defense. Opened up time. Boydston knocking him out of bounds, minimalizing damage.
Yep, good job there from Nagy, as his dad's the offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs NFL team here in Kansas City. Has a lot of mentorship there for Nagy, Jet Nagy.
Yes, sir. Leduc.
Pressure.
In the pocket. Puhala's going for his ankles. Leduc will fire it away. Almost picked off. Great deflection there.
And Puhala almost getting the lost sack there and almost a interception.
And Carter Shotkoski with the deflection there. Almost interception, but nonetheless,
close.
a completion.
Yeah, great job there from Gavin Puhala, the senior, coming off that edge, got the edge rush in, almost got it. He firstly fell down, and then he almost got that hand in the back. Could have been a fumble interception there.
And guys, I feel like that was the 6th or 7th play tonight that could have been a turnover.
Not a timeout. They took out 5.
Look, it looks like Gaskell needed a sub. So Malakova will come back in here for the Jaguars.
That's Lammers and Abdumalikov on the sub there for the Jaguars. 2nd and 10 here. The Jaguars trying to fight across midfield. LeDuc looks to throw again. He'll heave it up. It's Myers and his man, Lammers, incomplete, but we do have multiple flags on the play. These might be offsetting.
Multiple flags. Myers, pass interference there. He was locked on to Lammers. Like you said, Mary Claire, no read on the ball there.
Yeah, I think this one will be on the Thunder. They're just going to offset, like you said. Eligible man downfield, it looks like, and then pass interference. So, yep, they're offset because eligible man downfield is on Jaguars, and then pass interference on the Thunder. So it's offset here. No yards gained.
Yeah, and Myers on that play just fully
Thank you,
looking.
Gene Sterator. Sorry, Mary Claire.
Thanks, guys. Isn't he like the rules analyst
Yes.
for NFL? Okay,
Yes. LeDuc, Abdelmalekov blocking. Doesn't matter, under pressure. He'll fire out the right side. Sorry, left side. That's a perfect ball, and it was the right side.
Yep, and that was Schneider with the catch. Good job there by Trent. 314 total yards on the season. Plays basketball, brother Jack at KU.
And you know what they say, 2 wrongs make a right. I don't even know what I'm talking about. We're having fun. We're winning.
We're winning.
19-10. We love it. Abdelmalekov up the middle. He'll be piled up after a gain of about 3 or 4 there.
Yeah, I was just crashing him completely as soon as he was looked like he was going to get past the D line. Just absolutely stopped there, stuffed by the Thunder defense.
And tonight's game is brought to you by Freedom Physical Therapy and Training Center. From athletes to parents to grandparents, you deserve to move pain-free for the people and moments that matter most. Take back your strength. Learn more at freedompttc.com. As LeDuc takes the second down snap, he'll look to fire. He'll find some room himself. He'll heave it into almost the hands of Ryan Troyer, but there'll be a flag anyways. Good deflection, but good pass broken up there from Troyer.
We'll see what the flag is here. Mary Claire, do you have any idea what this one is?
On this one, guys, I am not Gene. I don't know. I don't think there was any, because he threw it in the secondary. So, yeah, it's going to be holding on the Thunder defense. That's going to be 10 yards, and that's going to be a first down for the Jaguars.
And these penalties are adding up at this point. St. James have given up too many penalties on this drive.
Ben McDermott in for Andrew Moyer on the defensive line. He's been getting some more minutes as of lately. The junior defensive end standing at 6'2", 198 pounds. He's a big boy on this defensive line. Got to have those good key reserves on a 5A football team like this. Especially with Case Spencer usually playing the guard, playing defensive tackle tonight.
Yeah, he played defensive tackle last week as well.
LeDuc throws it off the middle. It's intercepted. It's Puhala. 40, 30. He's not going to get there. But he'll be brought down by almost the face mask at the 20-yard line. Nonetheless, it's a turnover. Great interception. Miscommunication from LeDuc. And it's a interception for Puhala.
And finally there, Gavin Puhala. What an interception. Right place, right time. Gets the pick. And I believe that's his second of the season.
It is.
Just right there. And as we watch the replay back here, LeDuc throwing it just out of reach, and Puhala just right there says thank you very much. And he puts the Thunder offense in prime position to go up by 2 scores.
Good job there from the senior, Gavin Puhala. Ice in his veins on that one with the interception. Second of the season for him. Also leads the team with 66 total tackles on the season.
Hornback trips right on offense. House in the backfield. They'll switch it up here. House going
Direct
out
snap.
wide.
McGinney, direct snap. We've
McGinney.
seen this.
McGinney, he'll look to throw. He'll take it out left himself. He'll go absolutely nowhere. Maybe a gain of about 2 or 3 there.
Trickery did not work on that play there. And yeah, just trickery didn't work there, unfortunately. Only a gain of 1, and it's 2nd and 9 now.
And that's also something I'm 99.9% sure that the Jaguars have watched a lot of film, and the Thunder have done that 5 times this season. So they're definitely watching for that, and that's why I believe that one didn't work.
And you'd sure hope they're watching film. I would never go into an EKL football game blinded.
Absolutely. I meant just like that specific play on that one.
It's House. He'll go almost nowhere, but he'll gain about 1 on the play.
Yeah, just stop there. Good read by the West defense
Absolutely.
to stop House once again. They've been doing that all night, shutting him down.
And the West defense putting in work.
Absolutely. A key 3rd and 8 here. We got that interception. We need 7 points here, not just a field goal. Have to get 7 on this one.
And if you're watching our broadcast from home, feel free to subscribe for future broadcasts. We're here every Friday night for football, and eventually into the winter season, we'll have basketball and more on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. As Hornback rolls out right, it looks like he'll take it himself. He'll level a man.
That's a block in the back there from Frankie Mangini. Just not a smart decision there from Mangini. No reason to do that either.
And Hornback just absolutely stopped there.
You'd wonder if they decline this and just force the field goal.
They might. But a field goal puts us up 22, if I'm doing my math right. Yes, it would be 22-10. That would be a huge advantage here.
And it looks like they will force another 3rd down play.
I don't know about that call there, because now St. James have another shot at this one.
From the 21-yard line, they have to get to the 9. 3rd down and 13 to go. Definitely doable. And we are in touchdown territory. Hornback going 5 wide. Jet Neeson on the bottom of your screen and company on top. Hornback, he'll roll out left. He's got a plethora of receivers. Good coverage from West. He'll end up throwing it out of bounds, and that'll be a 4th down and long. They'll bring out the kicking unit.
Yeah, and Blue Valley West, hats off to him there. The secondary doing a great job of covering up every single receiver, giving Hornback nowhere to throw to, and the D-line applying the pressure, make sure he can't get out of that pocket.
And after the interception, definitely a good defensive possession, trying to keep their team in the game. Hopefully forcing no points here, but Braden Stoker, it's in your hands, pal.
And the defensive line for the Jaguars had 3 guys, including Logan Madison. So Hornback just had to throw it out, throw it away.
This one will be from about 38. It's up, looks good. Right down the middle for Stoker. That'll make it a 22-10 ball game, just adding a little bit of a cushion to this lead with about halfway through this 3rd quarter.
That was really key there. St. James up now double digits tonight. And a great kick there by Stoker, just right up the middle. Absolutely drained that one.
Absolutely had the distance on it as well. This 3rd quarter on both sides of the ball is what we usually expect to see from the Thunder, and we've seen that this season. And that's why they're up by 12 right now. But again, guys, another field goal going into the playoffs, that's not going to cut it. You got to get touchdowns when you're in the playoffs.
Absolutely, against powerhouse teams like Mill Valley or Aquinas. If you want to win state, you're going to inevitably face one of those 2 teams, if not both.
Absolutely, you're going to have to capitalize on that interception, not get a 3 points, got to get the 7.
And that St. James field goal was brought to you by the Riley Company. Jim Bray, proud supporter of St. James Academy and Crimson Club members. And Stoker back out on the field. This kickoff is away here. The Jaguars trying to prove themselves once again. That'll be taken at the 1-yard line and returned. It's Schneider. He'll slip and fall. Uh-oh. Hopefully he's okay. That's about the 18-yard line. Looks like he's all good.
Yeah, big slip there.
Those non-contact falls are just the scariest thing in football.
And especially because it's wet out there as well, and that can easily happen.
Yeah, slick turf. Cleats do as much as they can, but
they can only do so much.
Yeah. You're not going to get perfect grip, sadly. I wish that's how that worked.
And luckily he's okay. He'll be back out here for this 1st down snap. And LeDuc is on here for another drive. In the pocket, under pressure, he'll throw right away. It's Schneider on the outside. He'll be brought down by Jones at the 25-yard line.
That was almost dangerous on that one. Almost was a little too high. Boydson could have got it there, but lucky on that one, they get the completion.
Yeah, we'll see if LeDuc is feeling a little bit of pressure here, down 12 points already. Turnover on downs or a turnover in general could be costly for West.
But he definitely has the confidence. He's coming from Texas, the football state in Texas. So I bet he's had a lot of pressure on him in Texas, and he can handle it.
Texas-sized completion there on 2nd down, getting up to the 36-yard line.
Like they say, everything's bigger in Texas, and that completion was big there to get them on the first down.
Leduc in the pocket. He'll fake a throw. He'll heave it. Shotkoski, they're going to call PI on that once again. That looked pretty good, though.
You know,
that was good coverage.
It was good coverage, but it was a little underthrown. So I feel like it should not have really been a flag on that one, but refs know better than me, so it will be pass interference here for the Thunder. So 15 yards, but looked a little underthrown there by Leduc, but he's definitely got the next one.
And you know, I got to say, what's the saying? Fool me once, shame on me.
Fool me
once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. It's been about 4 times we've been fooled on those not turning around and playing the ball. Got to make a little coaching adjustment there after that one. Coach Den definitely get these guys fired up.
Yeah.
He's doing a great job. As it says on the scoreboard, only 10 points allowed here through 2.5 quarters. Abdulmalikov up the middle. He'd be brought down just past the line of scrimmage. He almost hurdled that line.
Close there. And like you said, Graham, Mary Claire, when you got the chance to interview Coach, he was saying about we gave up 35 points against Cape and we cannot continue to give up 35 points. And they've done a great job of containing the amount they've scored against kind of just rebounding after last week, giving up a lot of ground.
Yeah, so far, only in the third quarter.
So far. There's a lot left to go.
Leduc once again looking to throw. You have the screen. Almost picked off. That's an injured wrist on the left hand of Devers. Cannot blame him for dropping that one.
So close for the interception there. AD Andy Devers getting close to that one.
If that play was inverted, that's a pick 6 right there.
Big man
100%.
touchdown.
If that's on his other arm, oh, he's gone. Easy.
But now this brings up 3rd and 7 for the Jaguars. Thunder need to stop here. They could really get the momentum in this one.
3rd and 7. This is huge. Leduc looks to fire. Moyer's trying to fight his way over there. Along with Charlton, he'll throw it out of bounds. That'll force a 4th down and 7 for the Jaguars. That's a great defensive possession from the Thunder.
Thunder D-line coming to life here, getting in the backfield, applying as much pressure as they can against Leduc.
And Leduc will be staying on the field. I think they're going to run another one of those layered slant plays, trying to find Nagy up the middle or Gassett and such. I think we're going to see a throw up the middle here.
Interesting field position to go for here.
Oh, he'll heave it for the end zone. He's wide open. Wow, that was a fantastic throw. Gasket could just not reel it in.
Yeah, Gasket there just wasn't able to get turned around and get that ball. Unfortunate there for West, as that's going to be a costly turnover. And you said it was just kind of an interesting place for Blue Valley West. You can't really punt it, but you can't really go for the field goal. Best to go on there. Unfortunately, they're going to lose the ball here. That could be costly here if St. James could put some more points on the board.
And that was all led by, we got that stop there because of Moyer's pressure on that last play. 6 foot, 238 pounds, big presence for this defense for the Thunder.
Hornback, it's House at the left side. Going back to the middle. Almost losing the ball, getting across midfield there.
And House just trying anything he can to get in the open space. And that's going to be a gain of about 6 or 7 there for the Thunder. It's going to be a gain of 6.
Yeah, I didn't want to lose the football there on that one. Just kept the bread in the basket, as they might call it.
2nd and 4 here. Hornback and House with an extra blocker in Jet, motioning left. It'll be House once again with Jet lead blocking. House trying to find his way through. If he had a little bit more speed there, he could have been far.
And it looks like Jake House will, yes, he will get the first down. That'll move the chains. Switch the fields for St. James.
And House being just a tad shaken up after the play. He looks all right.
And I was watching number 30, Connor Spur of Blouses, the sophomore linebacker, 5'11", 183, coming off that right edge. He did a perfect read there, and he got that tackle.
Good read there from Spiropoulos. Hornback. It's Boozer up the left side, his first carry of the game. He'll gain about 7 or 8 there.
Yeah, sophomore Will Boozer has been a great kind of backup for House this year. He is going to be a threat next year in his junior season. Already got a touchdown on the year earlier this season, but he's a great backup, always capable, always reliable, and it's great to have 2 good running backs.
Absolutely. When you just need House to get out for just a couple snaps, you know Boozer's going to go out there and dominate and get some positive yards.
Neeson in motion, getting in the trips. It's a pitch out to Boozer once again. He'll have some running room, but get past the 30 down to the 25 and out of bounds on his feet.
That's a good job. Found open space, took all of it that he needed, got to the line and out of bounds. Good job by Boozer there. And he will stay in the game here.
Good job here for the Thunder. Just keep moving the chains down the field. That also means this Jaguars defense is getting tired. Good job by them just running the ball.
And time is also dwindling here in the 3rd quarter.
Hornback takes the snap. It's a pitch out to Boozer. Once again, he's getting lots of action here. He'll have some running room. And you got to say, that's just a fantastic run from Boozer, and you really got to be hopeful for these next couple years. Boozer definitely taking the helm at the running back position after House leaves, likely.
Absolutely. And like I just said, was in there for 3 plays, went out there and dominated, did what he had to do, gave House some rest, and now House is back into this game. That's a great addition for this Thunder football team.
And I got to say, I like the way that Boozer plays, almost like a pinball, just bouncing off of defenders and linemen alike. Just finding his way through the holes and into open space.
And you know why that happens? Because he's in the weight room. That's why that happens, because he has the strength to do it.
Absolutely, just a sophomore.
And a great person as well.
Actually, his mom taught me PE in elementary school.
Really?
Hornback, he'll look to throw under pressure this time. He'll roll out right, just blazing speed down to the 10, inside the 10, inside the 5, and touchdown, Hornback. He'll take it himself, earn 6 points, and just build on this monumental lead here in this regular season finale.
What a run by John Hornback. Got open space and just turned on the Jets. Right into the end zone. What a run by Hornback. I was not expecting him to go all the way there.
And I think that defender just helped him, kind of shoved him, trying to get him out of bounds, but he really just pushed him forward, boosting him into the end zone.
Absolutely. Great job there from John Hornback getting the touchdown on his senior night. He has been cooking all day, and now he gets his dessert in the back of the end zone. Put 6 points on the board for this Thunder football team.
And they might as well make it junior night for John Hornback. Ewing's kick is up, and it is good, 29-10.
Why did I say senior night? What was I saying? And I literally asked you, or maybe that was Sal.
I told you he was a junior.
Still, huge touchdown. Great job there from John Hornback.
And look at this, back on the replay here. Hornback rolling out, has room to run, takes it. And like you said, Graham, just pushed forward, staying in bounds. Great touchdown.
He said thank you very much, as Creative Planning offers comprehensive financial planning and investment management solutions that align with your Catholic values. Call 833-416-4702 or visit creativeplanning.com to connect with Troy Kuhn and learn how you can carry your faith throughout all aspects of your life. Once again, that's 833-416-4702. That's Creative Planning.
And we've seen this whole season with the junior John Hornback being so effective, rolling out either to his right or left as he gets another touchdown. Rolling out, he's doing a great job.
Little Johnny Hornback. Oh, that will be one of the most unfortunate touchbacks we've seen all year. That squib kick bounced all the way to the end zone. If that would have died inside the 5, that would have been a fantastic start to the possession. Just unfortunate turn of events, too many bounces.
Yeah, lucky there for West. Luck on their side a little bit. Hasn't been for most of the night, but 2:12 to go, and it is a massive lead for St. James here, 19 points.
And for future reference, if he can nail that almost onside kick looking squib there, that could be very effective in the playoffs, those big bounces.
Yeah.
That got right over Keon Lammer, sitting at 6'2". That bounced way over his head. Leduc rolling out right. He'll just look to heave here. Schroyer almost got there. He'll just have to heave it out of bounds. Schroyer coming in from the safety position, almost got him. Forcing the incompletion. Good play there from RT.
Blue Valley West.
Leduc looks to throw. He'll heave it this time up the middle. Burns turns around. That's great double coverage and incomplete there. Burns and Shakowski, no fly zone.
Great job there. Good quarterback hurry there from Devers as he took a big time hit. Leduc did in the backfield, but good job there from Devers in the backfield. Not getting a roughing the passer call there. Good discipline.
Absolutely, and when you're a defensive lineman in the backfield, you see that quarterback throw, you just got to put on the brakes. Although sometimes they do get trigger happy and they just want to lay the guy out after a previous play or just for fun, you know? They like contact. As Leduc rolls out right, he'll look for his man. He'll throw out. That's a fantastic grab there from Schneider. Will they call it incomplete?
That was going to be a completion there.
Good. And a first down.
Good catch from Schneider. Good coverage from Shakowski. Just unable to get it, knock that ball loose there. And that's going to move the chains for Blue Valley West.
And the third quarter domination by the Thunder is just what this team needs after a shaky first half. So great to see some adjustments by the coaching staff to yield some results.
And Devers jumped that play there. Unfortunate for the Thunder. That's going to be
Andy. Can't be doing that.
Yards.
Discipline, man. Nick Saban.
5 enemies
Also,
of greatness.
Where's Bama Cam? I haven't seen him all game.
He's been in a little bit. He just hasn't made those big plays that we know him for.
I think McGinney's in at linebacker. He'll heave it. It's Nagy. Diving with one hand. Myers Island forcing the incompletion. But like I said, Frankie McGinney, he's playing everywhere. He's playing some linebacker. I heard he'd be playing some defense this week, so it's not too much news for me, but I'm happy to see him get some playing time on the defensive side of the ball.
And now you see Spencer coming in on that defensive line for Moyer. As Case Spencer, the sophomore, started the season on offensive line, made a little adjustment. Now he's on the defensive line for the Thunder.
And Blue Valley West just have not. St. James have kind of risen to the occasion, but Blue Valley West just seem to have fallen off a little bit in this third quarter, it feels like.
2nd and 5 for Leduc. He'll look to throw once again. It's out to Nagy off the fingertips and incomplete. Good coverage there by Puhala. And good sportsmanship helping his man up.
Puhala with the coverage there. Good job. Couldn't give Nagy a really easy catch there. Best he can do. And yeah, forcing those quick throws is going to be key. Not giving those receivers enough time.
3rd and 5 here for the Jaguars. This could be huge if the Thunder could get a stop here.
I just noticed Gaskell just did a whole wrap around the field, recovering the ball from the last possession. Will he be the target here? He will. He's open. It's complete. Asking you shall receive. It's Gaskell on the completion.
And now good catch from him. That'll move the chains there. Had a little bit of a shorter route to the first down. There, unfortunate from Devers. Mistakes you cannot be making. But here, can the Thunder stop West now? That's the question.
Just under a minute to go. Lots of pressure. Another screen pass dumped off. He'll be brought down by Schroyer. Good tackle by Ryan Schroyer, the senior safety.
Schroyer been showing up tonight on senior night. Good stop there and great read by him too, staying with his man.
And McGinney still playing in the box with Puhala and Boydston, a 3-man linebacker core. What's up, Juan? We see you over there. As it's out, complete. And he'll be short of the first down. It's Lammers. And I'd just like to appreciate all of our cameramen here tonight. They're students, they're new to this. They're doing pretty well this season, and really, they really could pursue a career in camera working, as we see here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. They're fantastic at what they do. As we'll have one last snap here before the end of the third quarter. It'll be a first down.
Directly across.
He'll be brought down at the sideline. And everybody in our production crew, our directors, tech directors, graphics men, and us, we're in the booth. We're having a good time. And at the end of the third quarter, it's St. James 29 and Blue Valley West 10. You are watching St. James Academy football live on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. We'll be right back after this.
And St. James having a huge lead going into this fourth. 12 minutes of football left here tonight, and St. James have risen to the occasion, but Blue Valley West just are not the same team, I said this earlier, that we saw in the second half. They were really pushing us in the second half, but now it just feels like St. James are rising to the occasion.
And we're swag surfing here at the Academy, a 19-point lead here in this regular season finale. Here we go. It's fourth quarter football. LeDuc looks to throw once again. He'll look, he'll heave over the coverage. It's a perfect layered ball to Lammers.
Can't happen if I'm for the Thunder here. Cannot have blown coverage here to start the fourth quarter, as that just sets the tone for the fourth quarter for the Jaguars.
And that was a good throw. Great throw there, but Troyer lunging forward. If he's a couple feet back, he maybe can get a hand on that one. But unfortunate there, as West are looking for a score here to try to get back in this game.
LeDuc looks to throw over the middle. It's complete. And he'll be leveled in his tracks by Banker.
Good job there from Britton. Banker leads the team with 2 interceptions on the season.
And Dee Pasquale Moore is a proud supporter of student athletics. Football teaches teamwork, perseverance, commitment, and sacrifice. Learn more at dnlawusa.com. 2nd and 3 inside the red zone here for Blue Valley West, looking to put this game back within slight reach. 3-possession ball game here. Troyer looking to blitz. He'll throw for the end zone, fade ball. That's offensive PS interference there. Although the touchdown is caught by Weisguth.
Multiple flags there.
Looked like a very clear push off there by the receiver.
And that should be St. James.
Good D, Carter.
And that is going to be on Blue Valley West. Costly penalty there.
Backs them up 15 yards.
And here we're gonna run the replay here. As you look there, just shoves off Shafkowski there.
And that student section of Blue Valley West has dwindled.
Yeah. Unfortunate there for West, they were in prime scoring position, but now they are backed up way far back.
2nd and 18 to be exact. LeDuc takes the snap. He has some room. He'll be dancing around. Charlton goes for him. He'll heave. Oh, that was a fantastic ball. Just couldn't get reeled in by the receiver. Looked like he got tripped up there. That was Gaskill, the intended target.
And that was a great throw there. Gaskill just can't get a hand on it. So close there, but an amazing throw there and a great playmaking by LeDuc to just kind of extend the play. Almost got sacked a couple times and then finds a throw downfield. Just unfortunate for the receiver there. Couldn't get a hand on it.
Yep, and that's roughing the passer for the Thunder. Another costly mistake. I was talking about that earlier. Good job not roughing the passer, and they just did. That's what puts them up 15 yards now inside the red zone.
To be fair, it's still a 19-point ball game. Glad that penalty didn't happen when it was still close. Although this game isn't over till it's over, as they say. LeDuc alone in the backfield. I think he's going to throw it, guys. what do you know? He'll throw the fade ball outside left. It's caught by Lammers, and he'll be brought down just short of the first down at the 4-yard line.
Good throw there from LeDuc to Lammers. They've been connecting all night tonight. And yeah, that's going to be a good throw there. It puts them really close. They're definitely going for a touchdown now. 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line. So they are very close here, pushing a touchdown.
And that looks like...
And he catches that one, but he's at the 1-yard line.
Wow, that looked like a touchdown to me.
That was such a
very close,
absolute dart though, and Gaskill, great composure there to come down with the ball, almost getting in the end zone there.
Come on, boys.
And that's offside by the Thunder. Another costly mistake. Thunder definitely need to clean that up in the playoffs, and they definitely will.
Yeah, you cannot be giving up any penalties here. Doesn't affect them much as it's only 1 yard, but still unfortunate.
I gotta say, if West doesn't score here, that's just unreal. I think LeDuc might just take it himself. It'll be handoff. Goal line stop, unsuccessful. That's a touchdown for the Jaguars. It's Abdulmalikov on the touchdown rush.
Abdulmalikov breaking a hit, getting into the end zone. Great touchdown. Good drive by West here. We'll see if that can put some life back into him.
Thunder definitely really needed the stop there. I mean, yes, it's 29-16, almost going to be 7.
Yeah, and very close. Just absolutely taking a hit. They were very close on the line, on the 1 yard. I mean, you expect to get that in as they expect to make this extra point here. Hold, kick, it's good. So 17-29 here in favor of the Thunder.
Thunder offense need to have really good ball security in this drive, and if we get a 3 and out here, I mean, this game could easily be turned here because the Jaguars, sorry, I forgot their name. The Jaguars just got that touchdown, so now they have that momentum, so now that defense needs to carry it for the Jaguars, but the Thunder can absolutely erase that one with a touchdown and definitely take some time off the clock as well, which would be huge.
And I think some goals for this drive definitely put some points on the board as well as chewing some clock. I ideally want to see us to get under 5 minutes after this drive. I think that's not too much to ask for.
Under 5 minutes puts West in a very big predicament. They would be down 19 still.
Yeah, and the only way if that doesn't happen, it would be a 3 and out for the Thunder offense.
Or an early turnover.
True.
This kick, onssided. It'll bounce. Oh no, that'll be into the hands of the Jaguars, off the hands of number 83 of the Thunder. That's Zachary Wolzen.
And Wolzen bobbles it there, and Blue Valley West are arguably back in this one.
And that is absolutely huge there. I mean, like we were talking about, I said I was on the field pregame. It's slick just because it's not raining. It is still slick. Very, very smart there from that Jaguars special teams. That was Gifford, Play Soccer, Casey Rush, ECNL. Good job there by him. And now look, now the Jaguars offense is back on this field with momentum, 29-17. Thunder lead this one.
And that's TVN's own Zachary Wolzen on the botched onside kick there.
Oh boy.
And LeDuc fires across the middle, almost picked up by his teammates immediately. That's a good incompletion though. Good pass broken up from Burns.
Burns frustrated there. He wanted that interception. That could have been a crucial turning point in this game. As a score here from West makes this a ball game once again. Unfortunate there. Good amount of luck.
Yep, that's a flag. That's pass interference there for the Thunder. Looks like.
Leduc's pass intended for number 1. Flag on the field. Pass interference on the Thunder.
West getting a lot of yards. Great
as
hit by
Boydston just throws him down.
Leduc's pass, complete number 2, Trent Tyler. Stopped on the play by number 2, Brady Boydston.
Good job
Amazing
there
hit
for
by
Boydston.
That just absolutely levels a man there.
And Leduc trying to put this game back within reach. It's just a 2-possession game, and they're driving. 9 minutes to go. Definitely not what you want to see. Doing the Superman logo might be a keeper himself. He'll just have to heave it up. Puhala. Oh my goodness, it's off a deflection. It's a touchdown for West.
Wow.
That's Jet Nagy.
Great catch there from Nagy. Really unfortunate by the Thunder. And like I said, guys, it's like you said, Graham, it's never over till it's over. I mean,
I regret saying that officially.
Yes, because look, it's literally 29-23
Oh my
right
goodness
now.
gracious. How is this happening right now?
You never give up on a game, especially in the season finale. Never happens. And now they're within a touchdown.
And this is, it feels like the Aquinas game again, the fourth quarter, just, we're not playing through this fourth quarter. We need to get back on the same football we were playing in the third. Amazing football in the third.
And the extra point is up and good.
But just, what has happened to this Thunder team?
I mean, just like I was saying, guys, I mean, the Thunder, like, this season has kind of had trouble closing out games. We've seen them up and have momentum and then just make one mistake that costs them, just like just like how we saw the onside kick. And we see this often on onside kicks. The receiving team is just a little tentative. You must attack the ball and get it secured quickly. Unfortunately, Wolzen can't do it. But Wolzen is a good player, and he's got the next one if he's out there again. It was really unfortunate from the Thunder. You need to stay in that mindset. You're winning. You need to keep on that momentum, and you cannot swing the momentum. And now the Jaguars are within 5 when we were just up 2 touchdowns.
And they've got all receiving players out there. Kirkner, Neeson, Jet, Wernberger. Hornback is out on special teams right now.
Yeah, I don't think you have to onside kick here. I think your defense just needs to stop.
I agree, because now you're within 5. There's no reason to give the Thunder good field
Absolutely, that's
position.
exactly what they do. It's Puhala on the return. He'll be brought down at about the 25. Now it's offense time. It's not about chewing the clock now. It's about scoring points.
Absolutely, and ball security. That's literally all it's about. You cannot be throwing any turnovers. Keep the ball in your hands. Make no silly mistakes, and also penalties as well.
Discipline and chewing the clock. That's what's needed here for St. James. Take as much time off as possible. If we can get 3 points here, while not ideal, that would put us out of range, or well, not out of range. To make it a lot harder, West would have to get a touchdown and a 2-pointer.
Yeah, out of reach.
Hornback. House up the left side. Who else are you going to give it to? He's up past the 30, past the 40. He's going to have more. He's got some open space. He's going to tell the Jaguars nearly good night. House to the casa once again. It's going to make this one a whole lot harder for the Jaguars, although we did score pretty quickly.
Jake, there's a flag.
Exactly
oh,
what
you've
I
got
said.
to be kidding me. We're serious.
That's offensive holding there from the Thunder. Just like I said, no turnovers. That happens. They're backed up 10 yards now. That's holding.
And I just feel for Jake House on that one. Although the holding may have been the result of the touchdown, it doesn't matter. It's still a crazy good gain.
It was off the edge. And just like I said in the opening script, guys, discipline. We've had that ever since coming into this game, and we've grown on that. And they're just not executing at the end of this game when they need to.
And that's just a killer.
And the Thunder really so close to maybe putting this one to bed.
Gosh.
We just cannot continue to do this.
Man, oh man.
The Thunder will get it cleaned up, though, when they head into the playoffs.
Hey,
for
Hornback,
sure.
he might take it up the left side himself. He'll be hit nearly in the head-neck area. That's very concerning.
Yeah, and there was more contact after the whistle, too. As Boozer, House will come back in for Boozer. And this has got to be it here. St. James, you've moved the chains. You got 1st and 10. You got to keep just absolutely chewing the clock and just get downfield, get a score. Any score would be acceptable for the Thunder here to just kind of make this game ever more harder for the Jags.
Hornback, he'll look to throw. It'll be quick out to Canzanieri. He'll be brought down pretty quickly at the line of scrimmage. That'll be a 2nd and 10 for the Thunder, although the clock does continue to run.
Great hit there from that Jaguars defender. Well, wow, made him go nowhere. That was Brooks Springman, senior defensive back for this Jaguars defense.
And I can't believe this is happening. I'm honestly quite speechless. 29 to 10 turned 29-24 in a matter of just 4 or 5 minutes.
And this feels just like any of the comeback games we've seen in the NFL recently.
Woo. Never let your foot off that gas pedal, as they say.
House up the right side directing traffic. He'll gain about 4 or 5 yards there. The clock does continue to tick.
And it does, and now it brings up 3rd down, about 3rd and 2 or 3. Need to convert here to move the chains. Cannot give the ball back to this West team who has tons of momentum right now, and it will be 3rd and 4.
A 3 and out would be unfortunate for St. James. They need to have something happen here as they are chewing the clock, yes, but they're not getting any points. Points are needed here to make this game.
And it feels like some of these student section people have respawned for Blue Valley West. That student section has grown. Hornback, he'll roll out left. Oh, he'll slip and fall. Is he okay?
And that's a big loss there from the Thunder. That's a loss about 6 or 7 yards there. Not leaning towards a joke there. Actually a loss of 7 on that one, but not good there for John Hornback. Just slipped on that one, and that's a 3 and out there. That's not what needed to happen, as Boydson will punt it off for the Thunder and give it back to the Jaguars, who have the momentum here to try to take a lead on this one.
And Boydson's first punt of the day will come in the 4th quarter, and that's a good one. That one will land at about the 20. He'll be caught.
Looked like he was down on that one. Yeah, he was.
Caught it on his knees. And that'll make it a long field for the Jaguars, although only needing 6 points to take the lead. I just, once again, I cannot believe this is happening.
Yeah, and all this 4th quarter adversity, guys, while frustrating in the moment, will help this team be ready for the playoffs starting next week.
And absolutely, you can't win the game in the 1st quarter. You can't win the game in the 2nd quarter. You cannot win a game in the 3rd quarter, but you,
can
gosh darn, can win a game in the 4th quarter. And that's the motive for the Jaguars this 4th quarter.
And you also got to play all 4 quarters of football as well. Like I said, you can't just start in the 1st quarter. You got to play all game long.
Absolutely. We've gotten complacent along with those penalties. Lack of discipline. Leduc looks to throw. He'll fire. It's Nagy complete. He'll be eventually brought down by Charlton at the line of scrimmage.
Nagy fighting through a couple tackles there. And St. James, the defense here, you gotta use that frustration, kind of tune it into making those big time plays, because they're needed right now. You need to get a stop here. A 3 and out would be crucial to pushing this game to closer in the favor of victory for St. James.
Absolutely.
That'll be, looks like a false start.
Yep. Back them up 5 yards there, make them 2nd and 14.
Maybe I'm Gene Steratore. I saw that with my own eyes.
And I got a couple fouls earlier. Can we all be Gene? We all have a little Gene.
We are Gene Steratore.
We combined our Gene.
I mean, guys, not trying to be rude or anything. We're kind of just stating the obvious. I mean, we see them jump. Okay, it's false start.
See penalty, call penalty.
It's more just knowing the game of football.
See 2nd and 14.
Basic
it's 2nd and 14,
knowledge.
guys.
Basic ball knowledge.
Basic ball knowledge. The basicest, if that's a word. Leduc looks to throw once again. He'll throw it. He doesn't run the ball himself. Oh, that's 2 receivers colliding. That's Gaskill down. That's not what you want to see.
He's back up.
Dangerous throw there. Really wanted to see maybe someone at the St. James in the secondary. There are 4 guys there just standing around. Really want to see someone at least trying to dive for that ball, trying to at least get it.
And that was Gaskell and Darbo. Darbo playing both ways tonight.
Yeah, had 4 receivers, or 4 corners there. Just unfortunately landed right in the spot none of them were.
Third and long here. 3rd and 14.
This is your redemption play as a Thunder defense. You need this right here. Secondary playing their hearts out. He'll throw. It's caught just short of the first down. Those comeback routes have been lethal for this Jaguars offense. That's Trent Schneider. And LeDuc just throwing absolute darts.
And they've been using those tonight to their advantage. They've been seeing that it's what's working against St. James, and they've been doing it. As looks like the punt crew is out here.
I don't think this is a punt, frankly.
And guys, key note here. Actually, that is McGraw. Never mind. Sorry.
I don't think this is a punt, guys. That is not McGraw.
Yeah, he's also dealing with that injury as well. We haven't seen him this whole second half.
He's on.
He's down. Huge. He is down on
Absolutely
that
huge. He caught it on his knees. He gave himself up. That's why he was down. Nobody touched him, but he visibly gave himself up by going on a knee. That's like a quarterback kneel with a really long snap.
Absolutely huge mistake there from the Jaguars. Gives the ball to the Thunder in scoring position.
And this very real could be the dagger if St. James can get a score.
Much better. I thought you were about to cut that there. This game is not over till it's over. With a score, it's almost pretty much over.
Yeah, no, that was not the dagger. This, as if anything, as the last 8 minutes have proved, this game is not over until that.
This would be crazy if I predict this. Is this the dagger right here, House? It wasn't. But he will gain about 3 or 4 on the play.
Nice gain there for House. Kind of stopped by the line there, but that does keep the clock running, which is going to be crucial here. St. James can run this clock down to about 3 minutes, under 3 minutes preferably. Give the ball back to West. That makes it very hard to get 2 scores in 3 minutes.
Then we need to get a touchdown here, no field goal.
No.
I mean, yes, field goal would be good, but we also just need 7 points.
A field goal would put it at an 8-point game, making them have to get the 2-point.
Hornback, he'll pitch it out left. It's House. Finding his way through, he'll be brought down at the 10-yard line. That is just hairs short of the first down marker. If not, they gave it to him. Let's see.
We'll see here.
They called him. I think they called him short on this one.
Oh, just barely short. Third and less than. That's less than 1 yard there.
4th and a ruler here for the Thunder. Or sorry, 3rd and a ruler.
We'll see here. If they'll likely just hand it to House here. I don't really see another reason to do anything else.
Hornback. He'll take it. He'll hand it off to House once again. A pitch up the left side. He'll fight for it. He'll get down to the 5 and out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a horse collar there.
That'll put him at the 1 yard line.
Yep, and then so yeah, that's gonna be their, that's gonna be a flag on House there after the play there, taunting for Jake House. So I think this is just gonna be offsetting here.
He threw his hat after House.
Yeah, so I think that this is going to be an unsportsmanlike from Jake House, which is 15 yards.
But it should be offsetting, correct?
Yes, offset.
Yes.
Should be.
So we would get the first, correct? No.
I think they just replay 3rd and 1.
Offset.
Yeah. So no first down, just 3rd and 1. Because it either would have been a face mask or a horse collar, one of between the two there. Yeah, face mask.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, but an unsportsmanlike.
So just offset. Or.
Oh.
So they're.
What's going on here?
Confusion up in here.
Because it should offset, if I believe.
I'm mildly perplexed in the booth here. I'm not going to lie.
I'm going to have to concur with you on that one, Sal.
Mary Claire, do you concur?
I agree.
Gene Steratore would know.
Gene would know best.
We
Gene when
do
need
not.
him? We are not Gene.
Okay, they're giving us the first down, but the yardage from the unsportsmanlike conduct happened after the play. Therefore, it will be enforced on the next play.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, Graham.
Thank you, Gene.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So just a little setback there, but we still do retain the first down.
At least we get a first down.
Yeah, the first down is
That's
crucial
all that
here.
matters. There's 3rd and 1. I mean, yes, we got it, but it also backs us up, so, you know.
Well, it's great because you now have, if you choose to take it, you can take 3 downs now, run more of the clock, and then still have the chance to get into the end zone.
And this is definitely 4-down territory.
Yes, 100%. 100%. Because, yes, a field goal makes life harder for West.
Puts us up 8.
Also, actually, I don't think they should go for the no, this is not 4-down territory here. This is only 4-down territory if they're at the 2 or 3 yard line because they have to get points off this drive.
I feel like we've been talking for a long time. What is going on? Anyways, we'll reach out to one of our sponsors. The Catholic Education Foundation provides scholarships to children from low-income families so they can attend a Catholic school in the Archdiocese of Kansas City and Kansas. This school year, CEF will provide over 2,000 scholarships totaling over $5.5 million. All CEF-funded students would not be able to attend Catholic schools without scholarships, and CEF is helping to keep many schools open in the Archdiocese of Kansas City in Kansas. To sponsor a student in need, contact the Catholic Education Foundation at cefks.org. Since I was reading that, did we discover a verdict?
So it looks like it's going to be 1st and goal from the 17. 17 or 18.
17. There you
like
go.
in between.
I was wrong, Sal.
No,
I'll
you're
give
right.
it to you.
It's in between.
No, you. No, you, sir.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
Hornback. We'll give it to Hornback instead. Boozer.
Same damn play.
And he'll get down right around the 12-yard line.
Met by a wall of West defenders on that one. Unfortunate there.
Yep, and House wasn't in that time because since he did get that penalty, he had to go out. So Boozer is now in, but then that's a timeout.
My bad.
Timeout by the Jaguars.
They're trying to save as much clock as possible here.
Absolutely.
And since it is 1st and goal, that means St. James will likely have to score here, and West will keep running timeouts, but it is you need to get a play here, get it a little closer to the goal line if you want to go for it on 4th down. Because I don't think if from out here, you cannot go for it on 4th down. You got to. Only time you can really go for it on 4th is when you're within the 4.
Absolutely. And in this situation right here, since it's towards the end of the game.
Yeah, and the crowd tonight has dwindled a little bit more. It is a very cold night, but we still have one heck of a student section. Great turnout tonight.
Absolutely, and when me and my dad used to come here with, it was kind of just like a blowout game. We usually just like sit in the parking lot in their cars since it's cold out here. Then we've seen some people come back in or maybe just watch from outside or right here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. No better place.
If you're in the parking lot watching us, we wave to you. We're waving.
Can't
I
see
don't know
us.
if you can see us, but yeah. We're waving, and we bid you hello. And Hornback, some trickery. It's Boozer up the middle. Almost got there. One more defender to beat. He'll get down to the 6.
Great run by Boozer, and the O-line there opening a hole for him to get through there.
And another timeout called by West there, trying to prevent the clock from ticking.
So 3rd and goal from the 7.
And we'll be back right after another word from our sponsors.
The faculty formation that we provide through the Blessed Silos Institute at Donnelly College exists to do 3 things. To give people time for friendship with each other, friendship with Jesus, and then how these first 2 kinds of friendship affect the vocation of being a teacher. We meet every week on Wednesday mornings, usually on the late starts. There's got to be time to be with your friends. There's got to be time to pray. There's got to be time to study, and there's got to be time to talk about being a teacher.
Marion Stadium, just 3:02 to go left in this one. It's just a 5-point ball game if you haven't tuned in since halftime, really. It's really, the turns have tabled.
And it all started with that onside kick.
Absolutely. Kind of got the ball rolling for this Jaguars team. They're trying to put a stop to the dagger. And you know, when we score here, we will be seeing another onside kick. Or sorry, we're kicking the ball off. I apologize for that.
Direct snap here from Mangini.
Here we go again. Let's see if he'll throw this time. He'll look to throw. Mangini. Oh, he just
so
could have
close.
slipped it over the defender right to wide open Jake House.
Not sure why we're using some trickery there on a 3rd and 7 or 3rd and goal there. No reason for that, as now it's 4th down.
You know, I'm gonna have to counter you there. That was a fantastic play call. It's just Mangini couldn't get it over the defender. That was the easiest touchdown you're gonna see all night.
Yeah, that was definitely a good play drawn up there. Just don't know why we decided to use it right there.
And this field goal is absolutely massive, as they say. Stoker, you need to hit this one. It'll bring an 8-point lead with just 3 to go.
He's got this one about 23-yarder.
The snap, the hold, the kick. We need it. It's up, and it is good. An 8-point lead for the Thunder. Just 3 minutes to go, and this Thunder defense needs to put a stop.
Yep, so with this 8-point lead here for the Thunder, if the Jaguars score, they'll go for 2, and if they get it, it'll be a tie. If they don't, this game's over. But first, this defense needs to make some stops so we don't have to get there.
And St. James now, they really need this kick. We cannot give up a big return here. Pin them back, and the defense has got to show up like they never have before to stop this drive.
Absolutely, and Stoker's been booming them out all night. But definitely need one here. Cannot have Snyder return this one for a big return. And West only has 1 timeout left, so that's definitely huge. Definitely. I mean, there's only 2 minutes. There's 2 minutes, 53 seconds left in this one. So don't need to be playing the sidelines quite yet, but still just something for you guys to be aware of. 1 timeout for the Jaguars.
And Stoker is about to kick this one away. Another tight ball game here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. This one will be booming into the end zone. It'll be a touchback from Schneider.
That's what they need. No big return here. Pin them at the 20. This defense has come up big in the biggest moments of the season. Can they show up here tonight to keep St. James on top here?
And right now, the Jaguars still do have the momentum. Lawson McGraw, still haven't seen him come back after he was just a little shaken up there in the first half. Lawson McGraw, the K-State commit, the player to watch in this one, but taken out early in this one.
LeDuc, Nagy in motion. He'll fake the throw out left. He'll heave it into coverage once again. It's picked off. It's Ryan Schroyer. He might go 30, 20. He'll be stopped out of bounds and get tackled at the 10-yard line. The senior linebacker on senior night, Ryan Schroyer, makes a huge play for the Thunder, and this one might send the Jaguars home.
What an interception by Schroyer. Read it perfectly, gets the pick, and brings it all the way back. And the senior, he dropped an interception earlier, but he's got this one tonight.
And Ryan T, an absolute freak on defense.
Great job there from Ryan Schroyer, getting the interception on his senior night. This is a moment when it's not about the names we often hear, but about the next man up. It takes everyone on the team, and maybe not the ones who usually shine the brightest. That's Ryan Schroyer with the key interception for this Thunder defense.
And I feel like Cam Sealing and Ryan Schroyer, those backup gems on this team, just love to see it. As Hornback trying to put a dagger in the hearts of West fans. It's Puhala, fullback. He's going to go inside the 10. Looks like the ball might have been out. Never mind, he just fought through more defenders and got out of bounds.
Yeah, and Puhala, a tough running back there. He'll fight hard, and he was a big presence last year, but he's been more on the defensive side of the ball this season.
Absolutely, and players hold up 4 fingers all the time for the 4th quarter, but it's winning time right now for this Thunder team.
And St. James, amazing job tonight. They have this defense, we said it. They need to come up big when they need to, and they did. Key interception. Amazing job by Troyer. Love to see that from him.
2nd and 5 to go inside the red zone. Once again, it's Hornback taking the snap. He'll hand it off to House up the middle, directing traffic inside the 5. He'll be very close down to the 3, and it's looking pretty inevitable here inside 2 minutes.
And guys, every week we feels like we have those key stars, our Hornback, House, Jet, but it's always those guys that come out of nowhere and kind of have those giant performances in games like Cam Sealing against Pius, Luke Neeson pressing Canzaneri, those games where they both had touchdowns on that one, and Ryan Troyer showing up tonight, making his name known with that late interception.
Absolutely, and every single player on this team, on the field right here tonight, earns their spot. They're not just here. They have put in the work to be here.
And Zachary Wolzen getting a snap on the bottom part of your screen. And House bounces us a defender, pinball into the end zone. Boom! It's a touchdown for House.
And that, knock on something, 1:20 to go. That seals the game for St. James. Jake House, another touchdown on the night. Bounces off a couple guys and gets into the end zone.
Great job there from Jake House. Hit that little stutter step, and he was in the back of the end zone. Just turned the page in the end zone for Jake House with his 12th touchdown on the season.
Ewing on for the extra point here. Just a minute to go left in this one, trying to make it a 39-24 ball game. It's up, and it's good. Automatic from the extra point.
And here, we're going to get some replays here.
Our score is under 39. Jaguars 24.
House backs to the touchdown here. Fakes the handoff, gives it to House, bounces off, and then open route into the end zone, jogs it in. Great job by Jake House showing up tonight. Puts another touchdown onto his list of many this season, being an absolute presence on this team in his senior season.
Absolutely, and shout out to Jake House as well. Just picked up an offer from Eastern Kentucky University, as his older brother Jackson House plays quarterback as well. Could be a little brother duo there, as we'll see maybe later this year if Jake House decides to commit anywhere to go play football. Just go to college, get some good schools, get a good major in there for him.
I think he's playing some football. I think he's well capable of playing at the next level.
Yes, I know. I wasn't saying like he's not. You never know.
Yeah.
What
But some of those guys
do.
who do commit, they go to college and they don't really see the field. I think he's going to see the field wherever he goes.
I agree, and you always want to go somewhere where you do see the field.
Exactly. Shiner takes this one in the end zone.
Even if it's not like a big school, like, oh, I'm going to Alabama to go play some football, you also want to be able to play too, because you're doing all the work with all those guys, and it's not wasted, but also at the end of the day, us as humans, we want to go play. Like, yes, all the work is great, but at the end of the day, we want to see the field, and you can go maybe to like a lower Division I school. There's above like 300 Division I school that you can go to and go see the field, and Jake House is going to make the best decision for him and his family.
And you got to remember, there's no JV in college.
That's true.
And I got to say, the turning point in the second half, that botched punt from the Jaguars. LeDuc, he's brought down once again. What do you know? It's Brennan Jones in the backfield.
Brennan Jones, he's done such a good job this season of playing in this position, and if the quarterback doesn't see him, he makes that run and gets the sack. He's been a presence on defense. Big player.
And I got to say, that botched punt, that long QB kneel on 4th down really is what turned the Tides back to the Thunder's way. As we're under a minute left in this one, LeDuc trying to put some final points on the board before this regular season comes to a close. It's out to Abdumalikov, and it's dropped.
And West have just kind of lost once again, just kind of the spark that they had, as this game is going to close out. Amazing job from St. James. Standout performance from Jake House. Hornback rebounded in the second half after a rough first one. Conditions were definitely a little more favorable. And Ryan Troyer with the game-sealing interception. What a guy.
Yep, and now they'll get Worth in, the senior on this Thunder defense on a senior night, get some minutes in.
And that one's caught.
Clock continues to run here.
And I also see other senior DB Dylan Spaeth getting some time on the field. Good to see these guys get some varsity snaps. We love them. Atlee Worth playing some D-line. Go get him. Oh, he's getting double covered. There's no way. That one's thrown. It's caught at the 40-yard line.
And Troyer getting up there.
Just yanked him to the ground.
Flying over Schneider. And that is the game.
I think we might have a timeout call here.
Oh, okay. They still have hope.
But I gotta say, Atlee Worth, valiant effort getting double teamed on the offensive line.
He was fighting for it.
Oh my goodness. He forced the incompletion almost.
He did. He was close.
And I gotta say, today's Shields offensive player of the game, who do y'all think?
Jake House. Give me Jake House. Been an absolute unit. West was doing a great job of stopping him, but he still found a way to get in the end zone no matter what.
And you know, compared to some of his other showcases this season, this was kind of a down game. He still found the end zone multiple times, but when all is said and done, the Thunder ended out on top. And today's Shields defensive player of the game, Mary Claire?
Mary Claire, your expertise is defense.
I think I'm going to go Gavin Puhala on this one with that key interception. Also, Ryan Troyer, going to give it to two seniors on this one. Troyer, that was game-sealing right there, guys. Game-sealing interception right there from Troyer.
Absolutely. And a plethora of tackles from Puhala and Troyer alike.
And Moyer.
And Jones. This defense is just full of all-stars.
And LeDuc wants to get one more pass in for these seniors. He'll heave it across the middle. It's complete, but he'll be brought down by Boyson, and that concludes the regular season. The Thunder having one of the best records in the state of Kansas, finishing the season at 7-1.
The best record in school history.
That's such an accomplishment.
This team has done an amazing job. They have played their hearts out all season. And now it's only up from here. The playoffs, now that they were looming around the corner, they are now here and they are ready. St. James.
A 39-24 final score. I predicted 44-20, just a little bit off, but we still got the job done.
So close.
Absolutely exciting time for this Thunder football program, going 7-1 for the first time in school history. One of many. Great job tonight for the Thunder. Great job by the coaching staff.
And going into the season, I had my doubts, but those doubts have gone absolutely out the window into the stratosphere and who knows where. This team is legit, and we're going to prove some things in the playoffs. And we would like to thank tonight's sponsors for the Thunder Broadcasting Network's broadcast of St. James Academy football. We would also like to shout out our production team. We have Director Zach Mitchell on graphics, Brant at Tech Director, Audrey at Producer, and Josh, Harry, Will, and Juan on our cameras. And Brant as well at Tech Director. We thank you all, guys. My name is Graham Warner alongside Sal Valera and Mary Claire Zacharias. And on behalf of our Director of Broadcasting, Cohen Merrick, and our Director of Educational Programming, Sam Rockford, we thank you for watching the Thunder Broadcasting Network, and we bid you good night. Go Thunder, God bless, and we'll see you for some playoff football next week.